She don't suck, man.
You got to know that. What is up, everybody?
He won, baby.
It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with my co-host JohnnyKpicks and two special guests for today's show for UFC Sao Paulo. We got Mr. PropAholic himself. We got MMA Maestro in the building, first time on the show. He's been coming in, showing support in the chat. He's got a nice channel on Twitter and everything, and he's a good dude. So we got him on. See what bets he has. Prop, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. It's a night of fights, so it's obviously a great night. I can't wait for some violence. Got some high-level fights on this card, and can't wait to get into it, man.
Definitely. Maestro, how you doing, man? How you feeling about today?
I'm excited. I'm itching for these fights with the week off. You know, got some great Brazilians out there, and I'm excited for some underdogs to hit.
There we go. Yeah, man. There's definitely some good big underdogs on this card. Johnny K, how you doing today, man?
Doing fantastic. UFC is back, baby. We got it. We're here. We're getting some bets going. And hey, I'm ready for D1 Dante Almeida. Show the world he's in it. He's in it to win it. He's gonna get that championship belt. Let's go.
He's on a one fight winning streak, and he's on his way.
He beat the GOAT in practice.
Yeah,
TKO'd him by injury. I don't know.
There it is.
He'll probably
doesn't lie.
No, and he'll probably get the winner of Almeida Lewis. I mean, that's why they put him on the same card, right?
Exactly.
Only reason.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is gonna be a good show, dude. We had a week off, and then we had a week off like 3 weeks before that after having like 17 weeks in a row. So I feel like we've had a lot of time off lately, but I've enjoyed it. I've caught up on a lot of stuff and all that, so it's a pretty good time. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. We got our dude Mushroom in the building. So what's up, Johnny? So what's up, Cody? What's up, Prop? Forgot Maestro?
Again.
Dude, that was hilarious earlier. I got on, I seen that. But appreciate you coming out, Mushroom. Everybody check out Mushroom MMA on Twitter, on YouTube. Puts out great videos. I'm going to be on his channel this week too, so I can't wait to do that. But great dude, sharp dude, and always out supporting everybody in the community. Yippee-ki-yay, what is up, man? So the UFC is back with some of the sharpest minds delivering valuable insights. Yes, sir, man. And one of the coolest, nicest dudes in the game, always giving out compliments too. So we always appreciate you coming out, Yippee. He said, unfortunately, I'll be missing most of the show because I get to watch my 12-year-old crush it on the softball field. Let's go. Hitting some dingers. Let's go, man. I'm rooting for her to get one or two, or him, her softball. Yeah, girl. Yeah. But I'm rooting for at least 2 home runs. Let's go. Best of luck, Blood Money and JohnnyKpicks. I hope you guys absolutely crushed this fight card. Let's go. Lou Betchu in the building. What's up, man? Lou Betcha. I'm coming for the title tonight, too, on Best Bets. You're up by a little under 10 units on me. I'm going to be up by 10 by the end of this one with one play. He said, Johnny, I need a solid minus 780 parlay leg.
You came to the right place. Here we go. I got you one.
Ice Viking in the house. What's up, Ice Viking? Dang it. I got to put in my Tapology picks. I don't think I've put them in like a month. I got to get on there. Been so busy. But Ice Viking, appreciate you coming out. I'm sure you're killing it on Tapology again today, as always. Eric the Red 23 in the building. So let's go, boys and girls. Let's kick some bookie ass today. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to you too, man. That's the main thing. All of us, we can have different picks, but in the end, let's all win some money a little bit at least and smash these bookies. Jeff Pelton, man, dropping the donation.
What is that, Jeff? Right?
$9.99, dude. Jeff. Appreciate that so much. The show is brought to you by Jeff Pelton. I said, Johnny K, Blood Money, Prop, and Maestro. What's up, fellas? He said, appreciate the work you put in. You too, Shroom. Let's hit him hard, fellas. Big week. Sir. Let's go. That's the way you get there too, man. I always donate to like little GoFundMe's and stuff. I see people I know on Facebook, different stuff, or just whatever you can to get good karma and good stuff going your way. That's how you win bets. I'm telling you. But I appreciate that though, for real. Daniel Covert, he said, I bet a unit on Baralo sub round 2. I don't mind that.
Love it. Love it, Daniel.
Sean B said, yo, Mushroom. Sean B in the house said, late again, shake my head. Yeah.
That's how we do.
Couple minutes. What was it, 4:02?
Yeah,
that's how we do.
Bad. Yeah, a little bit. We get talking backstage, trying to get everything.
People don't know that by now.
Yeah, talking a little shop.
We let everyone, if they're running a couple minutes late, they gotta go grab some beer real quick. We got you guys.
I'm not gonna lie, Prop came on a little late. He was the You know what I mean? But I like him. Good guy. Just, a little late. That's on Gomes, stuff like that. But other than that.
Yeah, here we go.
Kiwi Brew in the house. He said, chura, Kiwi, man. We appreciate you hanging out every single show we have live and being in the Discord.
Yes, sir.
Everything you do, man. I want to see the big bets you got this week. And dude, next week for UFC 295, I'm gonna be doing the biggest giveaway I've done. I bought so many cards and so much stuff. All the stuff. So and I just got all of it in the mail. So a bunch of people's gonna be getting hooked up. Derek Izzy in the house. So what's up, everyone? Lou, Kiwi, Mushroom, everyone's
Derek.
in the building, man. We already got 50 people here, 52 people. We're gonna get to the fights in like 10 seconds.
Derek, I feel for you for betting on the Christmas game. I'm sorry.
What's that? What's the Christmas game?
He bet on basketball the other night, but he actually bet on like the Christmas game. It's on Christmas.
Oh, he's got to wait. Oh.
So now he's got to wait. It's the same teams. It was the Bucks versus the Knicks, but they also play on Christmas, and he bet that one instead of the one that was the other night.
Maybe he beat the line, man. He's gonna beat the line.
I know, you might be able to cash out with a big win.
I was like, no, Derek.
Like Giannis out for the Christmas Day game.
No.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Let's see. Pink Freud in the building said, my director emailed me at 3:30 p.m. Friday for a Monday morning deliverable. He might be getting a fight card breakdown. Let's go. Appreciate you coming out as always, hanging out, Pink Freud, man. We really, really appreciate it. Bunny Hunter, what's up, fellas? Looks like Bunny Hunter was a little late. 4:07 before he's saying what's up. I'm gonna hold it against you, but I need to see you do better, Bunny Hunter. Now, what's up? Appreciate you coming out as always, man. Let's hear some good picks for tonight. Bunny Hunter's always got the good dogs, man. So I want to hear what tomorrow. But appreciate you coming out, Paul Midgley, what is up? He said, what's going on, fellas? Let's make these bookies take it down to a ball bag and clean up with this card. That's what we got to do. Take it down to the ball bag, baby. Nate Brown, I have a 14-leg parlay going 6 fights. We're from last night. Let's go. So you only got 8 to go. Damn, that's a big old parlay, too.
Go, Nate.
I'm rooting for you, man. Yeah.
Get it.
Lou Betcha said, I say this respectfully. This is a crew of talent that makes me want to have sex with the not women. Lou, not the women's. We appreciate you, Lou, coming out, and we're gonna get Lou on the show. I'm gonna be on Lou's show this week too on Thursday, so everybody check that out Thursday.
Anger alert.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to chop it up. But yeah, this is a pretty good looking panel. What's good, my G Shafiq in the house, man? Appreciate you coming out and hanging out, Shafiq. Seen you in the Brady show earlier too, man. Appreciate you as always being just a cool dude. Shady, come on. Shady don't like the good looking ones, I guess, man. I have to start wearing a mask or something, just too good for the screen. But Shady, appreciate you coming out as always. Got the Terminator painting from my boy Shady, man. Appreciate that. Let's hear some good bets. I know he's on Petrosian, but let's hear what bets you got, Shady, because he always makes sharp bets. 138 MMA in the house. Tyler, dude, does great breakdowns, all kinds of great content. Check him out on YouTube and Twitter, and we'll be having him on our show here soon. But he does great breakdowns. You know him with the whiteboard and giving you all the information you need. So appreciate you coming out, Tyler. Did you end up getting a bet in on well, I'll talk to him about it. He's talking about some Mariov's a donation. I didn't even see that, a donation, dude. Mariov's appreciate that so much, and coming in and hanging out with us again. He said, "What's up, fellas? What can
keeping the gas on this time?
Let's go, man. That's a big donation, man. We really, really, really appreciate that. What's your big bets? He hit over 2,000 something last card, so let's hear some good bets, yo. I see a lot of stoppages on this card, and I see him being a little later in the card. Robert, though, New York Robert, right here. We got two dudes from your area. Maestro lives in New York, and PropAholics over there in Long Island, man. So that's pretty cool. You guys when I come there, man, we're gonna have to all get together and go get some of the best pizza in town, dude. That'd be awesome.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
For sure.
The New York City pizza, man. $1.25 a slice.
Is that what it is? That's it?
On some of the streets, yeah.
Some of the streets, I don't know, but they're getting more expensive nowadays, but it's still pretty good.
You got to fight the homeless people for them. I've seen Dave.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Dave Portnoy out there. Dude, I love that show. That Just One Bite, man. It's a freaking good show. Love pizza. Glenn Bot in the house. What is up, Glenn Bot? I said, what's up, gentlemen, man? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out. all the way over from the Highlands. Cheeky Elbow, what's up, gang? What's up? Cheeky Elbow, man. Been hanging out all the time too, man. We appreciate you coming out. We bet you. I like it. Shady, I parlayed it with Tennessee money line minus 5,000.
Nice.
That's hitting. That's hitting.
Speaking of parlays, I got that minus 750 parlay racked up for you, Loot Betcha. It's fight doesn't go the distance in the Almeida fight, and then fight starts round 2 in the Hill fight. There you go. You got minus 714 right there. It's gonna hit.
That's cash, and I vouch.
Good price. That's good price.
I vouch for that.
Buy my new house with that one, man.
But then the only problem with that one though is when Angela Hill comes out and front kicks Gomez right to the face, puts her down, elbows her to sleep.
Oh, here we go, man.
Seen it a million times.
We'll get into that one for sure.
Houdini beats. I've just seen it. I've seen a lot of that stuff. Anderson Silva, a lot of dudes. I'll be for the points. Let's go, man. That would be Dalby.
Nice.
What's Dalby to
750 or something like that?
It could be a good live bet, man. After round 1, you never know. It could be a good live bet.
I don't think Bonfim gasses, but we appreciate you coming out. Houdini beats. I've seen him go in the 3rd round pretty beat. The one time, dude, he got knocked out. You ever seen Bonfim get knocked out? Dude, he got knocked out and rocked by this dude. And
he got knocked down bad in LFA, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he didn't get knocked out, but he got knocked out.
Yeah,
he was out for a second. Then he freaking he was supposed to fight another fight after that. It was like a tournament and he pulled out, but he's tough, man.
Dalby by decision plus 750.
Yep.
By the way.
That's the way he wins if he
That's
does.
the way he wins, yeah. What's Dalby by split?
It's gonna be Dalby by.
I have that on my book. These New York books stink.
What's Dalby by Dalby submitting?
Dalby by submission? I would have to assume 2,600.
No, Dalby by Dalby getting submitted. That's the bet. So I think that'd be Bonfim by submission. Is what that.
I got
wins by
plus
sub
125, I think.
Plus 110 right now.
That's what I got. I got plus 125.
Yeah, but Dalby by sub is plus 2,800.
That would be crazy.
Dalby by split is 2,500.
Yeah.
Once I see him get dropped and sub by Jesse Ronson, it's tough.
Yeah, he's never.
And people he's never been submitted. I'm like, well, got dropped.
I don't care what Ronson was on. That's still there, man.
Facts are facts, man.
He's never fought anybody dangerous. Alex, he said, let's go, Cody and Johnny. Let's go, Alex. We appreciate you coming out. Marissa Lynn, he said, hey, what time are the fights tonight? At 6. It's saying on DraftKings, 6 Eastern, but
5 Central.
They might start at 6:30 though. They might do something like that.
Shady said, cook your dicks. It'll be a small meal. This dude, let's go, Shady. I know we're gonna win big today. AJ's in the building as always. He said, what's up, fellas? What's up, AJ? We got AJ. He's gonna come on the show either in this 3-week stretch or the December stretch for sure. So that's gonna be
sweet. Nice.
Dude won number 1 in the world on Tapology a month ago. We bet you. Can you guys cap Roman Reigns versus LA Knight?
Is that cricket or what's that?
Hey Lou, I bought a card. I can't wait. I'm gonna show you. I bought a card for my daughter's personal collection for when
it's pretty sweet.
When I retire. I know you'll respect this. Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan 101 dual autograph card. It's going into personal collection. That's so sick, man. I love them. Ryan Jordan says, sup, y'all. Gonna be a great day, even with the cancellations. It is. Luckily, they put a ton on here. Roman money line minus 5,000. Gave it out to my VIP. I give it out.
Love it. That's gonna hit.
Guru in the house. One part of the chronic combat conversation, boys. He said, let's go, Hill. Let's go. He knows. Listen. You might, everybody that bet on Gomez, you might want to cash in them bets, because when me and Guru agree on a bet, I think we're like 25-0 or something like that. So
if it goes to round 3, we're all good.
Well, now I'm on Gomez, so I don't know about it. Might be 25-1 now. So
Jesus, man, no, that's not how that works. Eric the Red 23 said, hell yeah, I love UFC cards. Stavro Raphael, I like that name. Stavro Raphael said, hey, what's up? What are the locks of the night? Dev the Dude will be in, I'm sure, soon with them. He will come in with the locks. But there's a couple. There's a couple. Stavro.
I got 3 locks.
Sub right there. That's a
Morales
good sub.
Bonfim sub. I like that. Plus 1127. I like that. These boys about to kill the card. Yeah, everybody check out Chronic Combat Conversations on Twitter and on YouTube. Put out great videos. I'm gonna be on the show this week, man, and on Wednesday this week.
Yeah, this is a good card for submissions. There's a ton of people.
Guru, yeah, let Prop know if you guys are going to that card, man. Bonfim, Mora, and
I wish I
Almeida
could.
sub. I like that. I like Mora by KO, but she could get the sub too. She got more subs than KOs. Want to add Brenner too? Yeah, I like Brenner sub. That second and third.
I like Brenner KO, but I could see a finish for sure.
I just like his money line parlayed, honestly.
He's
I just
only
think
got,
I don't.
well that
he's only got
one
them
guy,
2 KOs.
Chusky, I don't even know how you say it.
Yeah,
Like he's pretty
agree,
good.
Cody.
He's got good grappling. So I don't
Is it
think he'll get
weird that
subbed.
like a dude from Germany and a dude from Poland are fighting in Brazil? How do them dudes got the last name
dude,
Brenner and freaking?
It feels like we're playing like we're in Argentina with these first names for like these Mexican first names and these German last names.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Because that's
Weird.
where all that's where all them
interesting.
dudes went and settled, right? With a
We
bunch
won't
of
get
them,
into
the Nazi dude. They got like villages with all blonde haired people in the middle. It's crazy. But I like it, AJ. Let's see, Timmy. Hit the like button. Let's run it up. Let's run up. We already got 74 people. We're about to start this in 2 seconds. Jaden, what's up, boys? Jaden, we appreciate you coming out as always. Paul, this card on paper looks fantastic for betting. Fair, few mismatches. Seems suitable for big parlays. Yep, and some decent props too. Westchester in the house. That's where New York Robert's from. Westchester.
There we go.
Ozone Park. Yeah, AJ's in Ozone Park too. A lot of New York dudes
Covering
love
all boroughs
New York
out
showing
here,
up.
man.
Let's go.
Yep, a lot of New York dudes love MMA. That's for damn sure. Boxing, all that tough dudes, man.
Just wish there was more talent coming out of New York, but that's all.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand that because you guys got a lot of people there, a lot of people and tough people.
I got the damage.
All of them come out of
Yeah,
Ohio,
steamroller.
man.
Where I'm at.
Steamroller.
We got
baby.
steamroller.
Come on.
We'll take Pereira up
Long
in Danbury,
Island up,
Connecticut.
baby.
We'll take.
Oh, I
Let's
got
see.
the damage and Miguel Torres.
Nowhere near the likes of this video. How many people's here? Let's smash the like button. Kiwi's got Dolby by decision at plus 2,200. Real fight picks in the building. Our boy
Got that early.
MPTB just dropped the wifey off at Wifey Daycare. It's a good day to
So
win 5
Macy's.
units. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. with the credit card somewhere, man. 29-0, Khabib style. Let's go. TB meets Guru in the chat. That's the whole. Now you got it's like Transformers, dude. They just came in, got together.
Or Dragon Ball Z, your fusion dance.
I never got to see them. Dolby versus Bonfim to complete round 1 is minus 120. That's so dangerous. That's so dangerous.
Yeah,
That's risky.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah.
I don't like numbers.
Only plus money.
My dude with the best name, There Will Be Blood. He said late to the party, Kyle, about to submit a mofo. Yep, you got to better stay sharp in that first round. Ooh, Shafiq's going to be at UFC 295. Hey, Shafiq, man. Cool ass dude too, man. Always been supporting, one of the nicest guys to shoot. Hit up prop in the messages, man. You guys grab a beer, hang out, I'm sure, dude. Anyone got Lewis? I didn't bet that fight, but I won't be mad if he does what Lewis does, some Lewis things out there tonight.
The only thing I think you could take on him is a knockout prop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially round 1.
There's no point in putting any money on like anything less than a KO round 1 knockout prop because he's not winning any other way.
Let's go. Let's get that back. Yeah. AJ said on my way. Let's go. Kanan will be the first to finish Brenner. Maybe. Kamzat, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming out. There's a possibility. That dude is tough, man. He's dangerous. Tail Guru. I feel like he only has one around. Tail Guru on his arm end by decision play. I got it at plus 700. That's an excellent number. It's down to like 300 or something right now. So that's crazy line movement beating. Awesome. Guru. Said Guru puts some good stuff out there. Brenner is going to do the Undertaker comeback of the year. Let's go. Howard Beach for 20 years. What's up, AJ? Let's go, man. We do get the all New York chat. Let's see. Nate Brown, I think Kanan is the more dangerous matchup. I do too, because he's got a ground game. All right, boys, let's get into this. The first fight that we're going to break down is Caio Fernandez versus Mark Diakese. And I'm going to let my boy Prop start this one off, man.
Yeah, so I don't have anything here. I'm picking Diakese to win, but I think Fernandez is pretty live in the first round to make this a pretty good fight. I do like Fernandez's gas tank early, but he kind of does tend to fade a little bit. In one of his LFA fights, he kind of tended to fade in the second and third round. That's where his opponent kind of took over. His takedown defense kind of wasn't there, but I can't lie. The guy does have a pretty good get-up game. I don't really like where Mark puts his head at when he goes to his wrestling. Even in the Borshev fight, I kind of feel like he was a little bit too comfortable in spots where I don't think he should be comfortable in the octagon. So I feel like that could play a little bit into a factor here because Fernandez is a black belt. But I think Fernandez's point spread is probably the best bet on this fight. It's plus 3.5, and it's minus 145 on DraftKings. I honestly feel like he's going to win round one, make it competitive early, but I feel like that's when Diakise could take over late. So give me Diakise by decision, but on a betting perspective here, I like the Fernandez point spread here at minus 145 on DraftKings.
I like it. Good breakdown. All right, Maestro, what you got on this one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm similar way. I got a small prop on Fernandez wins by sub round one at plus 1,400. I think it could be very similar to how the Joel Alvarez fight went. Obviously, he's not Joel Alvarez, Kyle Fernandez, but Diakise was, wary of that submission game, and I think Fernandez can play into that with his teeps, his long strikes. And I know he got tired after in that one LFA fight. Everyone's been talking about it. That was a 2-year layoff for him. And he was younger. I think he's going to, like, every fight he's constantly improving. His recent fights, he hasn't taken much damage at all. Can just improve in the training room. And like I agree that he will definitely tire. I like that plus 3.5 prop. I think that's probably the best bet to take. I should have gotten on that a little earlier, but yeah, I mean, I think Mark, he can definitely come in and win the second and third, but I don't see him being a dangerous guy to take out Cow. Cow's a very tough guy while he might tire. Yeah. So I think it's either a Fernandez finish in round one, or we're going to see a Mark Diakise lay and pray kind of decision, 2-3.
Yeah, I like it. Johnny, what do you got, bro?
Yeah, I agree with everybody here too. I'm not going to say too much here, but I'm on Diakise. I thought this was going to be a pretty close fight because I do think Fernandez is a little bit live, especially early. He does have really good striking, and I think he could catch Diakise if they make it a striking fight early. But if this fight gets out of the first round, I think Diakise is going to use that wrestling. He should be able to get those takedowns a little easy, if you want to say, because he does tend to fade. Fernandez does tend to fade a little bit, but yeah, Diakise's not really that dangerous. So it's gonna go to decision. Like, I see him winning like 29-28 or maybe even a 30-27. But the only bet I have on this one is the over 1.5 and like a super safe parlay. I just think it goes over that, and I'm not gonna bet a side. I missed the Diakise line at minus 130. I should have probably bet that. I felt more comfortable. I don't like it at minus 200, so I stayed away from that and then just put that in a parlay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be taking Mark Diakise at minus 200 anywhere.
Nah, yeah, man. I got Diakise. I bet him at minus 130. When I was doing tape study, he was minus 195, and I wrote it down that he was good at minus 195. And by the time I got done with tape study, somebody put a lot of money on him because he went down to minus 130. I was happy as hell. So I bet him because, man, like Fernandez, he's skilled. He's got a really good kick game. You've seen his last head kick knockout. He's got some decent hands, decent offensive and defensive grappling. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. But dude, he gets tired. Even the one that he tired out versus Luan or whatever, dude, he death gassed after one round of not even going hard. Like, they grappled a little bit, they had a little bit of striking. He got an easy takedown. He was in top control the whole time. He took his back. By the second round, he was dead. But the thing is if you go back even like a couple more fights before that, he fought another dude that was 6-1, and he slowed down in that fight. Even though he ended up getting the second round armbar, he looked great in the first round, and then he came out in the second round was slow. That dude took him down, and then he ended up getting the armbar. But that guy wasn't all that great either. But he literally goes from the most technical, like strong, good striker to like second round is a whole different fighter. So he's coming in at home, debutant. There's just a lot of stuff going against him that can make him slow down more anyways. And then Mark Diakise is super well-rounded. Like, I think Joel Alvarez is bigger and better than this Fernandez dude pretty much everywhere. And Diakise was beating him, in my opinion. In the first round, he was doing great with the striking. That's what made me like really go for it, because I watched that. And Alvarez kind of has the same style, a lot of kicks, some decent punches, excellent jiu-jitsu. And I thought Diakise was winning until like he even landed the takedowns, had top control in the second round, and then they scrambled up and he got headbutted. You know what I mean? And then he like stopped fighting. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I just think that this kid's gonna kind of fold a little bit after that first round when Diakise's still there. And that's one thing Diakise has is cardio, good wrestling. He'll stick to a game plan. So we'll see. Yeah, I like him at minus 130. Let's see what everybody says in the chat. He said this guy sounds like Johnny's helium supplier.
I get somewhere.
Yeah. You can't just make it. You know what I mean? I don't
can't make it.
Bunny Hunter, Diakese money line, strength of schedule, and debut jitters against Fernandez. Give me the young vet boy all day. Exactly. That's what I like. Shady D1 Diakese with both knee pads, -150, 209, and decision +150. I like that. 50. I like that. Yep. 138. Tyler said Fernandez did slow in that one fight, but the guy he lost to is still undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like he not lost to him. Yeah, but there's still the lower level guys. Even like that guy's undefeated against another guy that's beating a bunch of low level guys because they're all like 9-0. And that, but that guy wasn't bad and he might be decent, but I just feel like Diakese's like beat some decent people. Like Slava Claus is fucking way more dangerous and tough, I feel like. But let's see. But you're right. You're right about that. Fernandez wins easy. Okay. Fernandez sucks real bad. Like a goof striking. Okay. Fernandez can cook that dude. Ice Viking. I have a bit on Caillou sub round 1, and he is dangerous in the first round for sure, as well at +1600 and sprinkle Lou Betches, Lambo parlay, Caillou sub round 1, and Kanan sub round 1. Wow. +28,000. Let's go. Hey, Lou gives out them big parlays that hit too. Saba, what's up, man? He said, hey guys, I'm in a bad mood. Hope y'all doing great, man. We'll tune in and we'll get you in a better mood, Saba. It's probably your work or something, man. I hope.
No, it's Arsenal.
Oh, soccer.
Oh, it's funny. Someone from my work loves Arsenal too. That's all he talks about is Arsenal. So he's probably
where's Arsenal out of? Like
London.
Oh, London.
North London, I believe.
Has that always been a name? Like, isn't it Manchester? What was the other one? Manchester.
That's a Manchester United, Manchester City. There's a whole bunch of
that's
teams.
In Manchester, like the city of Manchester.
Yeah.
There's 5. I think there's 5 teams in London that are in the Premier League. My buddies are soccer guys. I'm not. So, but then there's Liverpool in the city of Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole bunch of teams in England. It's crazy.
It should be soccer. Kick a ball around.
That's good.
Crazy.
I like soccer.
Crazy to watch. Sabo, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fernandez is too much of a front runner, not used to adversity to beat Diakese. First round will probably be wild, but after that, I'll take Diakese cardio. Yeah, exactly. And Fernandez, I don't know how he just straight got into the UFC with no contender series or no nothing like that. You know what I mean? But he did have a nice knockout in his last fight. That was like 30 seconds head kick. So
yeah, viral knockout will do that for you.
New anchor, United just won against us. All right, boys. Next fight is going to be Montserrat Ruiz versus Eduarda Mora, and we got Maestro starting this one off.
For sure. I don't have anything on this fight as singles. I do have Mora in a couple parlays. I think she's gonna smoke Ruiz. Ruiz is tough, but she's a true atom weight, and I feel bad for her because I think she weighed in at like 112, something like that. Like she's not making 115. Like she is, but she's like she has to get stronger for it. I just think that Mora is more dangerous everywhere. I mean, like she was getting taken down, Ruiz is getting taken down by people that have much less of the wrestling game than Mora does, and she'll hunt for those submissions. You saw that in her contender series fight. Like I just think this is just a stepping stone fight for Mora, who I think the UFC are really trying to prop up. Just have more Brazil girls, and I just think Ruiz should go over to like 1 and go fight at atom weight because it's just too much at 115. And she got lucky with the Velismus fight with that single, like the arm throw she had. Yeah,
like 7 times.
Yeah, if she didn't have that, she wouldn't be in the UFC. I don't think so. Give me more inside the distance.
Yeah, Mora is one of the biggest strawweights I've ever seen in my life.
Huge.
Like, she's freaking huge. Like you would think she's
must be tough, man.
Yeah, you'd think she's a flyweight at bare minimum. She trains with Almeida, but and Ruiz is one of the smallest strawweights you're ever going to see. So
she's got that good doctor that Almeida has.
What you got on this one?
Yeah.
I have Mora inside the distance here. I took it at opening odds on Bet Online. I was just waiting for it to drop. I got -115 on it. I put 1.15 units on it. I honestly just think this is a bad matchup for Ruiz. Like, what I think is different between Mora and the Amorim fight is Amorim was kind of hunting for the arm triangle. She wasn't really prioritizing her ground and pound. She was kind of hunting for the arm bar. on a girl who has like a really small reach. And I know for women and fighters who have smaller reach, it's pretty much like harder for them to get submitted in arm bars. And that's kind of what Amarim does because she really likes to hunt for those arm bars. Mora honestly prioritizes her ground and pound, and she's going to be much longer here. She's going to be much bigger. And now, as like Maestro said, now this is at catch weight at 119. So as he said, like Ruiz is basically kind of like an anthem weight, and she's fighting at straw weight, and now this fight's at 120. So I feel like this is just a really tough task for her coming into Brazil. She's gonna try to get this fight to the ground, and if she tries to get this fight to the ground, that's where I honestly think with that judo throws, that's where she's gonna get her back taken, and that's where I think Mora's gonna get dominant position. So yeah, I really like Mora inside of distance here. I know she kind of had a little bit of a bad weight cut. We haven't really seen her past round one, but I even think if this does get past round one, she's going to be able to get dominant position and put a beating on her. So give me Mora by knockout. It's plus 285 on Bet Rivers. And I also like the round one KO in a pretty big parlay as well. It's plus 650. I think she's going to ground and pound her. And she does a really good job of setting up her ground and pound with her submission game as well, coming from that Almeida camp as well. So yeah, I think she's going to maul Ruiz. So my bet is more inside of distance at minus 115. And she's going to smoke her, man.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Johnny K, what you got?
Yeah, I think Mora's going to win this one all day. Like, she's just going to, I don't want to say ragdoll her, but basically, because that's how strong she is. She's way bigger. This isn't going to be on the feet for too long because they're both not great strikers at all. Someone's going to be shooting, and then it's going to be on the mat. And I just think Mora is just going to be too strong. She's the better grappler, and she's the better submission artist, too. And I can see a ground and pound knockout, too, but I'm going to go with submission. But I would just do inside the distance just to be safe. I don't have a bet on it, but you know what? I might just throw some money on it because I really liked it from the beginning, and I think it's gonna happen. So the weight miss, does it like scare me a bit? Not really, because she was already bigger and she's gonna be stronger, and I don't see her gassing too much because Ruiz kind of slows down too as the fight goes on too. So I'm not worried about that. So I mean, is there a path, or is there like a chance that this fight goes the distance? Maybe, but I'd be surprised. So Mora inside the distance, but I don't have an official bet on this one.
Nice. Yeah, I like Mora. I got her on a parlay with somebody, 2-fight parlay. She was minus 400 when I got her. But I like, dude, she's so big. And when Ruiz is getting out wrestled by a Moram for that long and stuff like that, like this girl is gonna definitely out wrestle Montserrat. Even though she's like a Mexican national wrestler, she's just so freaking small, and she don't like shoot doubles. She just, like you guys said, does that head and arm, and she's not even gonna be able to reach up there to Mora's head. But the play that I gave out that I like, and I actually made it the best bet, like to double it on Brady's show, is Mora by second round KO, because you've seen in that fight with Amorim, like Ruiz has good submission defense because Amorim had her in a lot of different submissions. Like she had her in a couple different chokes, arm bars, all that, and she got out of all that and ended up getting TKO'd, which Amorim doesn't TKO anybody. So some girls, like it's even going to be like with the Jailton Almeida and Derek Lewis. Some people, when they get taken down, and they start getting pounded out, they just turtle up, get out of there. Most people that are super tough that don't want to just give up, then they'll, instead of turtling up, they'll give up their back and get choked out. It's like the same thing, but that's what I think Montserrat is one of the tougher ones that, or she's going to end up getting, she's not going to get choked out. She's going to end up getting TKO'd. Second round TKO is like plus 2,000 or plus 1,000 for Mora. So I played that on Brady's show for free, but I really think she beats Montserrat up in the second round or first round and then finished her in the second, because Amorim almost finished her right at the end of the second, was like hitting her with all the hammer fists from Mount, and then finished her in the third. So give me Mora, second round knockout. But I just got a regular bet on her in a parlay though. Let's see what everybody says. We got Papa Chuck in the building. What's up, Papa Chuck? He said, yo, homies. He said, I'm doing yard work, preparing for the snow to come. Glad to hang with all of you. Best of luck to everyone. Appreciate you coming out, Papa Chuck. Yeah, man. Winter is coming, man. We only got a little bit now. It's freaking November. It was even like
right here, man.
Yep, it's 30 degrees here all week last week in the morning when I was going to work at 3:30. But yeah, man, we appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us, Papa Chuck. So I said, I worked 12 hours straight and hoping for a good football game, and the officials fucked it up. Freaking doors. Them 12 hours will get you.
Fucking refs, man.
Yeah.
The VAR will get you. They got him.
I'm more worried about the 12 hours. That's what gets me. I hate fucking work.
Work. I love 12-hour shifts, man.
I can't do it. Real fights at AFC Richmond. Okay. Arsenal shirts all over Manhattan. Annoying. Sticking with MMA. Okay. I like it. Money Hunter. Johnny's bets are pretty good, but shady. Get it, Papa
Soccer's
Chuck.
fun. It's fun.
Sabazam. I'm on Mora by sub. She's a dangerous mofo. She really is. The Mexican is too small for this one. She's way too small. Mora TKO. Ruiz is too tough to get sub. That's what I was trying to say. I did not sleep last night. Like I slept for 7 hours, but I woke up probably 100 times. I don't know. Now my brain's been feeling super weird today. Mora missed weight too. Big time. Ruiz, hey, she got the cool tattoos. I like her tattoos. I like her Pennywise and that stuff on her leg, dude.
She's definitely crazy. No doubt.
She's either gonna stab you or watch it with you, one or the other.
Yeah.
Or maybe both. You know what I mean? Maybe both.
Wow.
Watch it with you and then stab you. But let's see.
No, at the same time.
Yeah, that is not my style. I do not like it.
Yeah.
The size difference and short notice makes me wonder why Ruiz, because she probably wasn't going to get another fight. Maybe like she's on a 3-fight losing streak, right? Yeah,
at least 2.
Yeah.
And 2 finished straight, and she probably just was happy to get this call, and then was like, I might not get another call if I don't accept the weight miss, because she shouldn't have. Like if Vince Patel didn't, this girl shouldn't have. Yeah. You won't be on the feet much. Mora chases takedowns. Yeah, she does. She's so fucking big. Mora is a harder puncher than Mora. Way harder and way better ground and pound.
You don't like my piano back there?
It's the other way.
Get back there and play us a tune.
I meant to go like that. Oh,
I do that every time. Terrible.
You don't even know where your piano is. Come on.
Sup, BC Dave in the house, man. Check out BC Dave on Tapology Group 926. I'm sure there has to be a ton of members by now, man. It's where there's a ton of sharp peoples on there, and put in your Tapology picks to see if you can be the best in the world. I know, like I said, AJ won it two times out of like 4. 109.
109 people
in the group. That's nice. But BC Dave, appreciate you coming out. Tapology Group 926. Go there. Ask him to get in right on Tapology, and then he'll let you in and compete.
Winning this year. Best. Oh, this year. I'm winning this. Yeah, I'm gonna win this year. I swear to God.
At one point, some point, you got to.
I got second place like 9 times. I swear.
Process of elimination.
Yeah.
Let's see. Colostrum said Mora versus Marina Rodriguez. It's 2 big girls for 115. Yep. John Newquist, man, appreciate the dono as always, man. He said, what dog could pull the upset tonight? That is the easiest question on the card. We all know what dog's pulling the upset, right?
John Tail Mays.
Rodolfo Vieira, not a big dog, but
Angela Hill. Vieira. Get your money on Angela Hill.
I think it's the next fight we're about to cap.
Yeah.
Hey, he won Don Tail.
No, he's not. He's doing opposite, which is losing.
Fun.
But John, man, we appreciate that dono as always. He comes in for every single show and drops a donation, man, and that's freaking awesome. So we really, really, really appreciate that, John. And hope you hit big on this card. Yeah, Prop works 12-hour shifts to afford that lavish lifestyle. Not everybody can get a piano, man. Not everybody. My neighbor, she's an older lady. She's super nice. She keeps trying to give us a piano for my daughter. I'm like, I don't want a piano in my house. But you could have it, Google or Prop. Let's see. Rodolfo versus Armin is going to be killer. It is. That's going to be such a good fight.
Can't wait for that one.
Somehow add me into that Tapology group. Yeah, Guru, go on there. How do you? I don't even know. I can't remember how I got on there.
We got to go to tapology.com, make an account, and then there's a spot on there where you can like request to join a group.
Okay.
And it's 926, right?
Yep. Yeah. Will Brewer in the house. What's up, Will, man? We appreciate you coming out. Will's starting a channel too. Going to be doing breakdowns. He's been on our channel before. Does great breakdowns.
Will?
Yep. So appreciate you coming out, and we'll get you back on a show here soon. And can you give me some information about the new channel, and I'll help you get it started a little faster, man. Checkmate Attack. So what's the biggest lotto you guys ever hit with UFC?
Man, I gotta think back.
I don't do too many big parlays, so I don't really have giant good stuff.
I just do like single props that are like maybe I did that Petrosky round 1 sub against Maximov. I think that was like plus.
Oh yeah,
I don't do too many like crazy ones, but I hit that one. I think it was like plus 2,000 range or so.
I hit $2,000 on a DraftKings.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
The other
You
day.
guys got any?
Or the
What's
other
your
card?
biggest one? Yeah, last
My
card.
biggest one, it was a long time ago, but I had it was back when it was McGregor Cerrone fight. I had McGregor round 1, and then Drew Dober, who was an underdog to Nasrat.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Knocked him out.
who beat Macy Barber when she tore her ACL.
Roxanne Modafferi.
And I had Roxanne Modafferi all parlayed, and it was
Damn.
$5, and I won like $5-6 grand off of that
That's
one. Yeah,
freaking
crazy.
awesome.
I think mine was Yamal Ashmov. Round 1 KO was like plus 2,600 against Sam Patterson.
Patterson.
when he
Nice
went.
hit.
That was a good
And
one.
I had the under 2.5, so that was
Nice
a good
hit.
one.
Israel zone.
Yeah.
Gobbler's in the building. Gobbler said Avis easy. Okay. Biggest dog is at Avis. Yeah, now they
I like that one, AJ.
Paul Midgley said Hill, and Paul Midgley, you are the winner. You did correct or give the correct answer.
I don't see any Mays
Ooh.
comments in there, guys.
What's that?
On theme.
I don't see anyone else saying Mays.
No, because that
Weird.
would just be silly. That would be silly. That's a good fight right there. Renat and Gabriel Bonfim. Let's get it booked.
I
That'd be
hope
a
they
good
make
one.
that. Yeah.
Avis is live. Zaleski too. I think that's his.
Nah,
Shady joins. John is the best.
Johnny New? Johnny New's the best.
He is.
Yeah,
he really
support
is.
him, man.
Yes.
He's great.
Nice guy. Anybody that's nice, man. We just need all the nice people in the community in here. Oh boy.
I'm not the best. I know that.
That's for
He
sure.
wasn't talking about me.
No, that's why I was like, not Johnny K, right? Johnny. I've only won first in the Tapology group only once this year. The best day ever. Yeah, Papa Chuck killed it a couple. What was that? Like a month or two ago?
Yeah.
Didn't he get best in the world too?
It was close. I thought.
I've only ever got top 3. So AJ, Papa Chuck, there's sharp people in this chat because I'm pretty sure Papa Chuck got number 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let us know, Papa Chuck. Worked 64 hours last week. I'm
Same
rat
here,
shit.
Paul. Don't worries, man.
That's a lot of hours. That's a lot.
I'm rat shit.
Best dog is Bukowskis. Maybe. I was thinking that when I was watching the thing. He's got a chance. Gabe Gordon. What is up, man? Bukowskis, Petrino or Petrino.
Or Petrino.
I'm
Maybe.
taking Petrino, but I'm not like fully confident because if he can't get his wrestling going, it could be a weird striking match where Bukowski's just moving around the outside a lot, hitting him with that left hook too. What you guys got? We'll get there and break it down a little more. Is that?
Oh, I'm on Petrino all day. KO gonna happen.
That dude is an athletic freak. Like
Yeah, he is.
if he could be playing middle linebacker for my New York Jets. That dude is crazy athletic. And
Yeah.
I remember I was capping that fight or watching that fight, and Cormier was like, he's gonna get tired. He's gonna get, and he didn't get tired.
He looks tired, but he doesn't.
He looks tired, but
It
he's
keeps
pushing.
going.
Yeah.
And
Carries a lot of muscle, man.
Cost me a lot of
it
money
does.
because that's why I don't know how good he is because with the Turcali fight. And then I'm like, well, Turcali's durable as shit. He lasted with his freaking big old badass. And that was back and forth. Like that literally went down to, it was 1-1 going in the third. And Petrino reversed a takedown with like 3 minutes left in the third to win the fight. It was like back. So like,
That fight
I'm like,
was a fucking mess.
I'm like, Turcali's a beast, and then not a beast, but if he survived with him, and then he comes out, takes one punch to the face from like Tyson Pedro's, like I'm gonna head out now. But I appreciate that dono, Gabe.
Yeah, thank you, Gabe.
Yep, I hope you win big today, man. What the luck is good, boys. Beaver Pavlovic, what is up, man? We appreciate you coming out, hanging out. Hugo was my best. Yeah, I liked Hugo as a for a draft.
I did actually.
Like dog,
I really did too. I thought he was my favorite underdog, but
I bet a draw on Grasso Shevchenko too. That's crazy. That's freaking awesome.
it's like plus 5,500 probably.
I got lucky with Valentino money line, man.
Yeah, you didn't win that.
Don't
Grasso
even
won that.
No,
I'm just glad I got my money
bring this
back.
up. I knew this was going to happen.
Glad I got my damn money back.
No,
Prop, who won
No.
that fight?
Valentino won that fight. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean,
we'll go
I
back.
rewatched it again,
I'll
but
live. I will die on this hill. I don't
You're
care what
going to.
anyone says.
You're going to.
Don't care. I'll do it.
And it's the wrong hill. You should be dying on
Doesn't
Angela
matter.
Hill
She should have won that
with
fight.
a lot of units on her.
Whoever
tonight, not that
judged
hill.
the 10-8 round 5 is a moron.
Yeah, but
doesn't matter.
No, whoever
Doesn't
didn't
even
give
matter.
her- whoever
What's his
didn't
name
give her
again?
3 rounds.
No.
She won 3 clear.
Doesn't
She
even
almost
matter.
finished your girl 3 different times in that fight.
Valentino almost
Dropped
finished
her and
Grasso
almost
too.
choked her out 2 different times, man.
Get out of here.
I've never screamed so loud in my life when she gave up her back in round 5, man.
It was almost over. Should have
It's
been
like,
over.
what the
Clearly
fuck
it
are
was
you
a
doing,
10-8
man?
when that
How do you
happened.
do that
It's weird.
again? How do you do it again?
Don't just go, Cody.
That
I
was
swear to God,
something
you don't
else.
bring
These
that
guys
up.
are crazy.
It's in my heart still. Hurts.
With
Can't
the
wait
matter
for
of
you guys
fact,
to
I'm
get
glad
Because
you brought. I'm glad
the
whoever brought
UFC
that up
judging
because me
is
and you
an
on the
idiot.
next off we are watching that fight live, and we're gonna
Fine.
break it down live, and then you're wrong. JohnnyKpicks.
Doesn't matter. I
You're
seen it
wrong.
live.
Breakdown video.
Valentina won.
Let's go. All right, boys. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a bunch of people saying Grasso won. Yep. Split music.
No, I see
Grasso
Brandon
won.
saying Valentina
Everybody-
won.
Brandon, that's
Harry
props.
said
Burner
Doesn't
account.
Valentina
matter.
got
I'm glad I
robbed.
got my money back, but as
That
I mean,
Brandon, that Brandon's your burner account, Johnny. You ain't fooling me.
What are you talking
not,
about?
you already remember you told me he was like Brandon Vladovic. That's me when it's
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
All right, boys, let's get into this. Elizeu Zaleski Dos Santos. I ain't gonna drop the Dos Santos versus Renat Fakhretdinov. Yannick, I'll let you start this one, brother.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun fight, but I just think Renat's gonna win this fight. I mean, striking it's gonna be probably on the Zaleski side. He's more technical, but it's just the wrestling and the grappling and the overall game. I think Renat has him. I just think he gets that wrestling going. Maybe the first round's close. Maybe Zaleski gets it, edges it out. But I think as the fight goes on, Renat's gonna be spamming those freaking takedowns. And I think Zaleski's going to, give him up. And then it's going to be, I don't want to say lay and pray, but because he does have good ground and pound when he's on top. But I like this fight to go the distance the most, but I think Renat's going to win. I have a bet on Renat, and I also have Renat to win in round 3 or decision as well. So I'm really high on him to win this fight. I think he's really good. And not to say Zaleski's a slouch or anything. He's very solid, but I just think that overall wrestling, he can mix it up. And he's not even that bad on the feet. Renat's not. But I know Zaleski's a little bit better. But give me Renat as just the overall better fighter.
Good breakdown. Let's go, Maestro. What you got, brother?
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same side. I mean, Renat is the real deal, I think. He's gotten better every single fight he's been in the UFC. Michaelitis, that was a little bit of a lay and pray, but then he turned it up with Brian Battle, and he was like Khabib style, ground and pound.
I'm surprised Battle didn't give up there.
Yeah, and then he retired Kevin Lee, which that was a tough one. But yeah, I just think, Zaleski's gonna have to worry about the takedowns, and what Zaleski's best at is like his capoeira style. And like capoeira, you have to be athletic, and he's almost 38 years old, or almost 37 years old. Like you have to be athletic, and he's not gonna be using those spinning kicks, a lot of those kicks, because he's gonna be worried about Renat shooting takedowns and just pushing up against the fence. And I mean, Renat can just bend down and take you down. Like he doesn't have to blast these crazy double leg or single legs. Like he'll put you up against the fence, he'll clasp his hands, and you're going down. Like, and I just think, like how Johnny K said, like I think this is going to be he's just going to get him down. He's just going to beat him up for a late round, like 3rd round TKO or a decision, because like he could sub him, but in his past fights he hasn't really gone for the sub as much. But yeah, I mean, if this was 3 years ago, I'd be thinking about taking Dos Santos. But he's on the older side now, and it's not an easy fight for him at like a homecoming in Brazil. Like UFC is not doing him any favors.
Yep, I agree with that. Prop, what you got, bro?
Yeah, so I parlayed Fakhretdinov here at minus 286 earlier in the week on PointsBet with Nascimento at minus 180. I got plus 110. I have a unit on that to win 1.110 units. It's actually the American top team parlay. So I really like Fakhretdinov here, honestly. Like I know Zaleski, like in the last fight against Nurmagomedov, he kind of just looks so old to me. I know he won that fight, but it's like Nurmagomedov was so deep on some double legs that I think Fakhretdinov will just easily finish. And they were kind of up against the fence, where I think Fakhretdinov is at his best with his wrestling, and he's really like aggressive on top. I know he hasn't really faced anyone with a lot of jiu-jitsu off their back, but like I feel like if Zaleski's going to go for a lot of submissions off his back, that's where Fakhretdinov's going to be able to beat him up with a lot of elbows. I know as Maestro mentioned with that capoeira striking background, he's going to try to do a lot of spinning stuff, and I feel like that's where Fakhretdinov's going to be able to time his takedowns. I know Battle, Makadinas, they don't really have like good takedown defense, but Zaleski's takedown defense he defended like good amount of takedowns against Santini, but he got taken down on the first takedown attempt, and like wasn't he drugged up on that fight? Wasn't he like he got suspended, right?
I think he
Zaleski?
failed after it, like
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
before
he
it or
failed
during,
after
but like
Yeah, he just has like to me in the last fight, like Nurmagomedov was just kind of hurting him in the striking, and he's just so low volume to me, and he kind of just like so basic on the feet. Like I just feel like Fakhretdinov throws more straight. He has a lot more power. He has a lot more pop than Zaleski. So yeah, give me Fakhretdinov. I really like Johnny K's bet. I like round 3 decision to chop that money line price because I think Zaleski's tough, but you never know, man. I think the durability is kind of going away. So give me Fakhretdinov as a money line parlay piece, and I think he wins by decision as well. So yeah, give me Fakhretdinov.
I like it. I like it. We got 110 people in the live chat. Let's smash that like button, everybody. Man, we appreciate everybody
boys
coming out,
and girls,
listening to us, hanging out. Smash the like button for us. Let's get 100 likes at least. On this fight, man. I'm like, my betting is always weird. Like it's hard for me to fade experienced vets. You know what I mean? Because just to assume like they got old and this is the fight that they're going to look bad, because I mean, he didn't look terrible against Nurmagomedov. It's hard to look good against Nurmagomedov when the dude just wants to wrestle you and push you against the cage the whole time. But the thing he showed is that he's got phenomenal takedown defense. He's always had excellent takedown defense, like you said, against Saint, but Denis, against Nurmagomedov. Like even when he gets taken down, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He stays safe and he's got a good get-up game. He's very athletic, very well-rounded, very durable, with excellent cardio. But he's 36 years old and he's fighting a savage in Renat, right? So Renat, decent striking. Like his striking's he don't got the striking that he showed against Kevin Lee. It's just that like Kevin Lee was small as hell, slow, and couldn't take one punch. But he does have power in that right hand. And what he does is he catches dudes slipping when they think that he's going to go for the shot, and he comes over the top, hits him with that straight right. But he does have power. He's got a good cage control, and he's got really good takedowns. He's got excellent ground and pound, like we said against Brian Battle. In this fight, I'm taking Renat, and I'm taking him by decision. I actually bet him by decision. I think Dos Anjos dude is crafty enough, strong enough. He's got the good enough durability to survive. Like if Dos Santos and Brian Battle fought, the line wouldn't look like that, man. That would be a way closer line. And if Battle survived in his ground game, he's definitely not no black belt in jiu-jitsu. I think this Zaleski can. It does worry me because, like Prop said, Zaleski, like the first shot, but he hadn't fought in a couple years, but like the first good punch he took from Nurmagomedov, he got hurt a little bit in their fight. But I was all over Zaleski. I cashed a big plus money ticket in that fight. It wasn't big. He's probably like plus 130 or some shit like that. But I like it. I think that this fight has a lot of cage control in it. I don't think Zaleski's easy to take down at all. I think Fakhretdinov's going to have to hold him against the cage. And if he does take him down, he might be able to hold him down for a little bit, but I think it's going to be tough. And I think that's going to burn a lot of clock. I know, like with Tyler likes Zaleski. Fakhretdinov better watch out. Sometimes he takes sloppy shots, man. If you put your head down sloppy against Zaleski, it's not going to be a guillotine. It's going to be a knee, dude. He's got crazy, fast, athletic knees right up the middle, jump knees, all that stuff. So he even hit Nurmagomedov with one. He took it really good, but he's going to have to watch out for them big strikes, spinning wheel kicks like he hit Sean Strickland with. But at this age, day and time, Renat's huge. I like Renat. I like him by decision, though. Let's see what everybody has.
Even in one of his past fights, he went for a Peruvian necktie as well when someone shot a takedown. It was like the first minute of the fight. I forgot who the opponent was, but it was back like 3 years ago. He went straight for a Peruvian necktie.
Zaleski?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dangerous, man. He's dangerous everywhere. So that's why I think that even a couple times when Renat gets him down, Zaleski would be moving around doing a lot of stuff, and I think Renat would be kind of happy sometimes just to hold him up against the cage. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll definitely see. But I do not want to see no damn spinning wheel kick to Renat's head. I bet the decision. I bet
it ain't gonna happen.
I like what did you get on that line?
It's gonna go right into a takedown, Cody. Don't worry about
plus
it.
Plus 170.
Yeah, that's a good one.
By the time I
wouldn't. Round 3 decisions plus 120, so it's a little bit less, but plus 20 still. I thought it was good.
I really like that one. That's good.
Yeah, that was my
anything with Renat is good.
See, I'm mad, dude, because I had my 5 bets in last week. Like I was set, don't have no cancellations, and I'm good to go. But I had Brenner over Rebovix, and I
had Brenner too.
So
I had Brenner and Ishmael parlay, and they both got canceled. I'm like, cool.
Canceled the whole thing.
That's gone.
Close out the parlay.
Yeah, Ishmael. Yeah. We'll talk about Vince Pichel, or we could talk about Vince Pichel being like with that tweet calling him out. I thought that was great, by the way.
Yeah, it was. This one needs to be done.
I liked it. More people need to do that.
It's like you even trying? Did you even try to make weight? And if you're hurt or whatever happened, don't
Not
fight.
looking good for Bonfim, man.
No.
That is
And he can't fight 170. That dude's small. He's short as hell. He's like
he'll
5
get
foot
wrecked
7.
at 70, man.
No, he can't.
And you still get like Vince is still going to get his show money, right?
He should.
He should.
Yeah,
He should.
Because he weighed in and made weight. So
Yeah.
On the second attempt, but he still went in there and got it. He said he never missed weight in his life.
Yeah. Because he went back in and tried hard.
Yeah.
Let's see.
that
Smashed
last
the
pound, which is always the hardest pound.
Kiwi said the amount of lava that Urinal in Sao Paulo will cop will probably eat through the Earth's crust. Happy fight day, fighters. Too late. Too late. Too many beer. Hey, yeah. Bloom Dog in the house. We appreciate you coming out. There's Yanni K with the Bud Light.
Cheers.
Harry P. Ness. Kiwi. What's up?
Miller Light. Cody.
Prop convinced me to parlay Renat. Oh, it's Miller Light. My bad. I thought you usually had that Bud Light.
Let's go, AJ.
That pinky up. Let's go,
Get
AJ.
that shit out of here. Cody.
Zaleski's not a bad sprinkle, but might be a little motivated to be at home. Yeah, and he throws big shots, man.
Could be, yeah.
Had Renat Marcos parlay. Now I have a unit on Renat at minus 334. So you win $33, man. That happens too much lately. You know, Jaden Pineda, my dude's in the building, man. What's up with the Renat locked with the $10 dono? Thank you for keeping the lights on, Jaden. Really appreciate that. I think, and I'm hoping Renat wins because, like, somebody said earlier, man, Renat versus Bonfim. Think how crazy that would be.
That would be a great fight.
That's a good fight. That's a good matchup.
Yeah. So
Renat is locked and loaded. Let's go.
I would probably favor Bonfim in that fight, though, to be honest.
So do I.
Because I think he's better on the feet, and then I think that when they go to the ground, you better watch that neck. But we'll see.
You can snatch a gilly real quick.
But
I haven't. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Oh yeah.
I was just he's pulled guard, and I haven't seen him miss on it. Like,
no, he's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy to pull guard like that and be successful at a high rate.
Appreciate that dono, Jaden. For real. Zaleski was gassing bad in third round against BSD. Yeah, because he hit him with everything.
Playing like a motherfucker.
He hit,
like a motherfucker, man.
And it's weird.
That fight should have been stopped numerous times.
People write it off like, well, St. Denis, like a couple weeks short notice, and he's up a weight class. St. Denis freaking huge. He could be a welterweight. He's 5'11", 74-inch reach.
Zaleski was bigger, though.
But Zaleski was just better, though. Like his takedowns, is phenomenal. Cardio holds up.
But you could tell there was a size difference. Like you could tell like a weight difference.
He got taken down right in the middle of the octagon on the first takedown attempt, though. So it was like,
But on the feet, it was a different story.
It was obviously. That was fucking brutal.
I just needed the under in that fight. I was so mad.
Oh, stop! I'd feel bad for anyone who had that, man.
Brian's got good jiu-jitsu against like Fletcher for sure. Got 3 units on Zaleski here. This number is real not smart.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Herc MMA. I don't blame you. Like that's
your read, man. Go with it.
He's freaking good. And if he can keep it standing, he's got a small chance. And he's got good wrestling.
I would be scared if the fight stays standing, to be honest.
Especially,
Don't make me demo that Renat takedown. We need to see it. We should have had. I was going to say Tyler on for this one. We should have.
Any Renat fight, we need him on next time.
Get him on a pay-per-view or something. But yeah, next Renat fight. Writing MMA PropAholic on that Nascimento Renat parlay. It's a good parlay, man. They can do some laps. 138. I have Vitor, Renat, Bonfim, and Almeida on my parlays. I have that 4-leg, then 5-leg, and 6-leg. I don't mind that at all, man. Appreciate you coming out too. We really appreciate you. We need that demo. Yeah, we do. He'll be back on. Is that water you sipping? Let me get you some Heineken. Drinking that Bud Light. Miller Light.
Miller Light.
Props got the 9.5s over there.
Only rocks the 9.5s.
Yep. Yeah, that's strong.
That's like 6. What was that, 6 or so?
9.5.
I actually bought me a bottle of that.
Okay. How many in are you? 3?
Right now? Yeah.
It's about 4 by his eyes. His eyes look about 4.
It'll be 60
right now.
Oh my goodness.
I agree with this. Renat decision there you go. Is the best decision of the card. I agree with that.
I like it.
Bud Light. Bud Light. It's Miller time, baby. Bonfim by choke. Renat is going to cage push for 15 minutes. That's what I'm hoping, Gobbler. I'm hoping Gobbler. 1 more hour, baby, and we're on. Yep. Someone in Blood Money Discord showed me Dolby Split was available at plus 2,500 yesterday. The disrespect is crazy. It really is. Regular
It's still
decision plus
25.
900. That's
It's
a
still
big
25
number.
right now.
Yep. Shout out to her Dean the gold standard too in the Layer Cake Discord. Everyone's excited for UFC. Alan Chan, let's go. We definitely are. Bakradinov decision 185.50. I love it. I only got him at plus 170. Cheers, Bloom Dog. Cheers. Renat will get robbed.
Cheers.
Split decision zesty. Oh man,
The
smoking
only
that good
way.
stuff,
The only way is
Eric.
if there's no
God,
wrestling.
Brazilian fucking judges, man. Oh no.
I can't believe I drank Bud Light when I was a teen. I question myself now, thinking back to then. What
You
was
didn't know
it?
the future.
Who was I really at that time? First time watcher question. Luckily, I didn't have enough money to get that weird teams. We just got that natty.
Drink of choice, Miller Lite, or I'll jump into some whiskey if I feel it.
I'm usually drinking pop, but I got some Terramana tequila now, and I think I might drink some of that tonight. Me and my girl. Terramana. Yeah, I like the tequila buzz. When I drink, I like the.
You just drink it straight? What do you or?
The last time I actually
getting some margaritas going, or what? You got a margarita mixer?
No, I drank it with just lemonade, but I like the margaritas when I go to like the Mexican spots down here. Man, there ain't nothing better on earth than a Mexican restaurant. You know what I mean? A good Mexican restaurant.
So many of them.
Food, get you a margarita, but like a legit good one, dude. Like
I live in a small town. There's a Mexican restaurant in my small town, and there's not even like a McDonald's.
Chi-Chi's?
No, it's called Tres Amigos.
From New York, Hibachi's, man.
There's so many, yeah.
Hibachi's, man.
I love a good Mexican. I love a good hibachi, but the sodium in both is crazy.
It's up there. It's up there. My stomach, but I need one of them.
We got another Long Island person. There you go.
Long Island.
Long Island stand
Coming
up,
up.
baby. Let's go.
Let's see. Lynbrook, Long Island, right there.
go.
Christian, what's up, man? We appreciate you coming out. Shots and shots only. That's how I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna drink a little bit tonight. My girl, she likes the bourbon.
Guru, we're on the same page, Guru.
EQ, Miller Lite, and CBD gummies is how to get saucy. Okay, all right. I go strong with the other two hundos. Go some milligrammers.
Nice.
But then you see, that's no CBD.
Stress relief.
No, I know. It was the jug. That was good.
Here we go. Elvis Brenner versus Kanan, and I don't have his name wrote down.
Kuski.
Is that what you just said?
Kuchevsky.
He was way off, Yannick.
Hell no.
All right, Kuchevsky. Prop. Let us hear what you got.
Polish last name, I have no way I'm going to win that one.
And Brenner's got a German last name, so that's super weird. Prop, what you got on this one, brother?
Yeah, so I actually didn't have time to tape this Kanan guy during the week. I've been busy all week. I actually originally taped Brenner versus Reba Vokas, had the fight doesn't go, and actually was going to track Brenner by submission there because I didn't like Reba Vokas to the armbar threats. And so I do like Brenner to win here. I don't really know this Kanan guy, but I know he's coming off Contender Series, and I know he's kind of a dangerous threat. He didn't really look good at weigh-ins. I kind of thought he looked a little bit crappy at weigh-ins. I know a lot of people are on Brenner round 2 KO and round 3 KO, but I would honestly just play Brenner money line. I think Brenner money line is just a parlay piece. Is honestly safe. I know he's a shoot the boxer guy. The guy gets hit. He doesn't really have the best takedown defense, but the guy's a dog, man. I mean, to walk through Guram like that in the third round and finish him, and against Tukagov, he looked pretty good against Tukagov. He was able to start countering him when Tukagov kept trying to counter him with the hooks. Brenner was just able to bring that forward pressure, and that's why he was able to win. He had more volume. So, yeah, give me Brenner. I think he kind of I think Brenner on the live bet maybe could be a good look. Maybe Kanan takes round 1. So, yeah, maybe I'll try to look at it that way. But, yeah, give me Brenner to win here. But give me Brenner by submission here. I know it's not a great number, but everyone's on that KO. But Brenner only has 2 KOs. And Guram, honestly, to me, always hasn't really had the best cardio. I think he's always kind of slowing down. So, yeah, man, give me Brenner by submission. So give me Brenner round 3 submission.
Okay. All right. Maestro, what you got?
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, when this line dropped, when Kanan came in, I took a small line on him at 1.5 units at plus 142, just because I remember him in his Dana White Contender Series fight against Dylan, who was it? Something from he was a Matt Serra guy, but and he buzzed right through him. He got hit a couple times. Like, I don't think he has the best striking defense. And like Prop said, I don't think he was fully off his doctor's cycle when he got on the scale yesterday. He wasn't looking like he was before, but I mean the dude's tough. He comes forward. He's aggressive. Short notice. He's got nothing to lose. So I took a small line on him. I think it's worth it. But I totally see where you guys are coming from with in terms of Elves finishing late. He's definitely a dog. I mean, he was also losing the Guram fight, and then he caught him on the neck. It was still a great shot. It wasn't a lucky shot. It was a good fight or a good shot. But I just think, and then he was plus 500 live in the third round against Zubaira. So like, I think he's definitely a comeback kind of guy. But I think this is a close enough fight where I thought it was worth taking money on Kanan.
Okay, I don't mind it. Don't mind the underdog shot. Yanni K, who you got, brother?
I'm gonna go with the Brenner side here too, just because of the short notice. And I know Kanan's gonna be a little bit bigger, but I didn't like how he looked on the scales either. I'll say that. I know he's dangerous early, but I think he's just gonna fade. And Brenner does push a pace. He's always in front of his opponents. He pushes forward for 3 rounds. You saw in the Guram fight. Guram didn't like it, especially in the second round. He didn't like it at all. And I just think Kanan's not going to be able to go 3 full hard rounds like that. So I see like a second or third round finish as well. I'm going to go with KO though, just because I think it's going to be one of those where they're both good grapplers and they both have good submission games too. So I think it's just going to be like the KO shot. He's going to most likely be like a ground and pound knockout or something like that. So I actually like fight doesn't go the distance as a parlay piece. It covers both bases in case Kanan comes in and, maybe he does get a sneaky submission early and calls it a day. So, but I do think Brenner gets a late finish here. Muted.
Don't tell me what I know, Johnny. Don't tell me what I know. Yeah, man. I thought that Kanan dude, I mean, he's chubbier. He looked a little bigger than Alves, but I thought he was going to be, he's supposed to be like 6 foot. I thought he's going to be a couple inches taller than Brenner. Somebody in the chat did say Brenner used to fight at 145, and he did. But I thought he was filling into this 155 body, but they're fighting at 165, and that's definitely going to favor Kanan, but everything else doesn't. Like he said, I was listening to it at weigh-ins. And he said he got the call on Monday and wasn't expecting to fight. He just fought like 4 or 5 weeks ago on Dana White Contender Series. He's like, he said he wasn't even expecting a call whatsoever. So, I mean, he's probably training, but you're not like training hard. You could tell he's chubby, but I don't know if he's got the body type to ever have like a 6-pack or something. But I just think that the first round, like this dude's good. Like you can see, he's got good striking. He's got good power. He's tough. He's got good jiu-jitsu and all that. And this first round is going to be back and forth. Somebody else said in the chat that these dudes got face-to-face. They were talking all that crap, which Brenner should just be being cool that this dude took the fight on 3 days notice and let you get your money. I never get that when somebody takes a fight on short notice and the other dude's like gets all pissed and in their face. Like you should be thanking him, man. He just saved you a whole bunch of money, got your money. But I just think that the first round is going to be crazy. Brenner might get hit with some big stuff. But he's never been finished, super durable. And I think that the first fight round back and forth and the second round, he starts taking over. I actually like Brenner by second or third round sub, and it's plus like 400 or 500. He's got 12 subs and only 2 KOs. And it looks like he might be a KO guy because what he did to Guram, but he's really a sub guy, man. And Guram just has excellent scrambles on the ground. But I just think once he wears on Kanan for a little while and he gets him tired, he gets like a rear naked choke or something like that. So give me Brenner by rear naked choke, but I didn't get no bets in on this. I did have him bet over Rebovix because I got him at minus 130 and he had a clear path to land and takedowns.
Yes.
Like if you're taking Guram down like that, you're taking Rebovix.
His wrestling looked good against Gabriel Santos too.
Yeah.
Well, he was taking him down and throwing a lot of elbows and threatening him with submissions.
Gabriel Santos is a savage, dude. I wish he would have beat O'Neill.
He's a real deal.
So fucking good, but we're gonna see a lot more of him. But he's taking some damage between the freaking
Onama fight,
Murphy and that Onama fight. MMA Ricky in the building. What's up, MMA Ricky? Everybody check him out on Twitter, man. He puts out excellent bets. He killed a bunch of bets last night on all different MMA things, on all different stuff going on. Check him out, man. MMA Ricky on Twitter. I'm telling you, dude, puts out good information. He's a good dude too. He's always supporting everybody and stuff. So the catch weight, that is worrisome, 165, because Brenner did fight at 145, but he's in complete fight shape. The dude's a junkyard dog. I think that, Prop, you said money line on Brenner. I like that a lot too. I think that he should win this fight for sure, man. Yep. Luke Salas, yeah, I agree, Ryan. Brenner has fought at featherweight. Yep, that's what Nate was saying. Brenner by TKO, his opponent was getting hit with hard shots on Contender by a lower level guy. Yeah, he did get stunned a little bit. Kanan did fight a bum on. Yeah, he did. Like super lower level. I thought, man. Yeah, he's got 1 round. Yeah, Brenner round, sub round 2, 3. That's what I'm liking too, AJ. Killer Cast, let's go. Talk me into some bets. Any Action Effie. Everybody check out Any Action Sportscast. That's his full actual page. Puts out killer breakdowns. I listened to it this week. We agreed on a lot. We disagreed on a lot, but we're both still going to make some money, build the bankroll brick by brick. So everybody check out Any Action Sportscast on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And puts out great stuff, man. Super sharp dude. Brenner round 3 KO. And was that what somebody was saying? It's like plus 3,300 or something?
Check that out.
Big line, man. I like Kanan Crush here. Watch out for him.
28.
Brenner, 28. That's a big number, man. A bit overrated after his last couple fights, even though he lost most of the time in those fights. Yeah, fighting high-level guys. That was another thing is his high – like, if you can do that to Guram, you could beat Rebovics because Rebovics barely beat fucking Kamala Kirk. And if you can't finish Kamala Kirk when he's tired in the second round, you're not finished. It was maybe we'll get that fight again though sometime because that was going to be a dog fight. MMA Ricky with the donation, man. Appreciate that. He said, he said, great cast. Got here today. Good luck tonight, everyone. Good luck. And we're going to get MMA Ricky on a show.
If he wants to, for sure.
For sure. Because we like to get people that really know their stuff, man. And MMA Ricky's been a fan, but not a fan. He's been on the show supporting for the whole time. So if you ever want to hop on MMA, hit me up in the Twitter, bro. We'll get you on here soon. Smash the like button over or 0.5 units on Brenner KO. Don't mind it, Ice Viking. Kanan by KO within the first minute. Look at Spliff coming out here. Okay. What's the line on that? And he's gonna come out most time if you know you're out of shape and you're coming. You need to come hard.
Round 1 KO for him is just plus 900. So
Brenner's chinny too, so he's been dropped multiple times.
Here's my boy Manuel Miguel. What is up, man? We really appreciate you coming out, spending your Saturday with us before the fights. We only got about 40 minutes. That's why this thing's so good. I know we it takes us time to get to the bet sometimes, but we have a good time or we're burning this time. If we didn't do this show, dude, the last 2 hours before fight card's so slow. Like so slow. Yep.
So slow.
But we appreciate you hanging out with us, Manuel, and always supporting, dude. I want Brenner versus Dober. Now that would be a dog
I'm okay with that.
Dober would fuck him up.
Yeah.
That would be Dober.
Not if he gets that wrestling going, I'll tell you that.
Craig Jones just submitted GM3 unless Craig Jones.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. Doesn't surprise me.
All right, boys and girls. Vitor Petrino versus Modestas Bukauskas. Yanni K, I'll let you start this one.
Yeah, I'm all over Petrino here. I think he gets this one done. Super powerful striker. He's got solid takedowns if he wants to use his wrestling. He showed off a little bit of a submission game in his last fight, so he can sub people too. He's durable. He's not as quick with his hands, but when he lands, like he drops people. Like he always pushes forward. He's durable, all that good stuff. Bukauskas, he's a solid striker. He stays at range mostly. He's a little low volume. Takedown defense is pretty good too, but he's chinny. And if he gets touched on the chin, like he drops and he goes down. So he's been knocked out 4 out of his 5 losses. I know he kind of looked good recently on the regional scene, but against Pauga, I'll tell you what, I don't think he won that fight. And I had a Bukauskas bet. So it's one of the only ones that I felt like I got lucky on that one. So I just think Petrino's the stronger guy here. I think he's the more well-rounded guy. And I think Bukauskas' only way to win this fight is like by decision, but staying on the outside and outvaluing him. But I don't think it's going to happen because Petrino's going to land that shot eventually. So give me Petrino, second round knockout. I think he gets it done. And if he wants to use that wrestling, feel free, Petrino. All day it's there. Telling you. Happening.
Okay. Confident. MMA Maestro.
Put my flag right there.
You did a lot of hills tonight. A lot of hills.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
I'm on Vitor also tonight. I think he's the real deal. I mean, he's green, but he's still only 26 years old. And like we saw in his Contender Series fight, like Bellato's also, he's pretty good. He won his next fight. Like this dude likes to bully his opponents and he tires them out and then he just keeps coming. He's got all that muscle and he just continues to come. And like he slammed his opponent. Like he just slammed takedowns and he took Turkali down like 4 or 5 times that way and just kept doing it. And I think he like the Bukauskas Pauga fight, I thought that was a really bad look for Bukauskas, even though he won. Like, he backs up with his he backs up and he's a counter striker, but he'll leave exchanges and his chin is up in the air and his hands are down. Like, I think Petrino can catch him on the feet. I think Petrino can take him down and submit him like he did with Prachniow. Like, yeah, I think Petrino can get this done in a couple different ways. And I think, like Johnny said, the only way Bukauskas really wins this is by counter striking a decision fight. Like, I don't see it. And, Pauga clipped Bukauskas a couple times. Like, I'm glad that guy's back in the UFC. It was tough for him, but I think Petrino is going to get better and better. But he also needs to move his head off the center line a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree with that. Prop, you got, brother?
Yeah, I'm picking Petrino to win, but honestly, I kind of think the line's disrespectful to Bukauskas in this spot, and just like here's why: because as you guys have said, like Petrino keeps his line in the head center, and he's really reluctant to getting hit to counter strikes. And if you actually look at Modestus's last fight against Pauga, I know he's not really the best, but he wasn't really throwing with a lot of volume at range because he was worried about the takedown threat. And I actually think Pauga might have like maybe better single takedown threat than Petrino. I know Petrino's more explosive with the slams and up against the fence where he likes to get in the clinch and the body lock takedowns as well. But like Petrino's facing Anton, who has probably the worst like takedown defense I've ever seen, and Prachniow as well. They're just kind of both base strikers. I know Modestus is a base striker as well, but he does have good movement, man. He's a good point fighter, and he was throwing with a lot of power in the last fight. I know like people didn't think he won that fight, but he won that fight because he was stunning Pauga. I know Pauga's chin is he's a little chinny, but he looked good, man. And Petrino, he fights a little bit sloppy. So I think if you're betting Petrino at this price, you really want him to wrestle. I know like Modestus is pretty chinny, but I mean, to say that Modestus can't really hurt Petrino in this fight, I feel like is a little bit absurd because I feel like Modestus can, but I'm honestly like, as a bet, I kind of like the fight doesn't go. I might be betting it before the card starts. I like it as a parlay piece. I think it's minus 190 because I think someone gets knocked out here. I might take the fight time by KO. I might look at that line as well. But yeah, I'm picking Petrino to win. Maybe he knocks out Modestus, but I think Modestus by knockout is pretty live, man. Petrino's very hittable and he doesn't move his head. So yeah, give me fight to end by knockout, but I'm picking Petrino to win here.
Yeah, I'm with you guys and exactly what you guys said. There's a chance. Like, going into tape, I'm like, dude, I'm picking Petrino. I'm going heavy on him, all that. Then I watch the tape, and I'm like, he's probably going to win. But, dude, it's going to be a little closer. I mean, Bukauskas has pretty decent takedown defense and a get-up game. Like, you see Tyson Pedro take him down. But another thing, like, you've seen Tyson Pedro take him down, and he's got excellent jiu-jitsu. Bukauskas was able to survive that, get back up, and then Tyson never even really tried no takedowns. But Bukauskas this is the first time he's fought another dude that's huge like him. Like, Bukauskas is the same size as Petrino. He's thick, big, thick dude. I mean, he doesn't look exact. Like Petrino's has like one of the best fighting frames you'd ever see in the UFC at 205. Dude, that dude's a monster. But I see him winning. I do see him being a little better everywhere. But like Bukauskas does have the bigger cage is going to favor him. He's got good movement. He's really fast for a big guy, and he's got a solid left hook. But when he comes in and throws his combos and then he's moving back away from guys, he puts his head back and his chin up, and he doesn't really use his hands a lot for defense like that. And that's why he's got 4 knockout losses. So one was the Khalil Roundtree stuff. But give me Petrino. And I didn't bet this because I just didn't have a good read. I don't know if he's going to win by decision. I don't know if he's going to finish Bukauskas. And I had this little thing in the back of my mind, like maybe Bukauskas wins. So I just stayed away from this fight. But I want Petrino to win. He's the far more impressive prospect, and I want to see where his career can go. But he's showed me a lot of sloppy stuff on his feet and on the ground. Like, he was getting pieced up by Prachniow on the feet, and that's why he started wrestling like crazy like that. Like Prachniow, and dude, like, it's so weird. He was so much bigger in Prachniow because Prachniow was supposed to be like 6'3", dude, and like Petrino looked like he was 2 inches taller with like 20 pounds on him. So, but give me Prachniow.
Did not look good in that fight.
Oh, or against Turcali. If you win, like, I don't think that back and forth win's going to age very well with Turcali. So. Fight talk only. What he said, brethren's best of luck today. He said, by the way, PropAholic is on the under, not Magomedov money line. Okay. Fight talk, man. Everybody go,
man. No stress.
Yep. Everybody go check out Fight Talk, dude, only on
Thank
MMA.
you for the banner as well, man.
Oh, he made you one too? Yeah, that's my
man,
boy. Yeah. Dude, best but great part of the community. I'm actually got a message.
Nice. I'll have to get on that Fight Talk.
I'll bet,
Sure.
dude. It's amazing. Fight Talk puts out stuff, gets everybody in the community involved, and all the different cappers, man, gives everybody a chance to do it too. You know what I mean? He doesn't just pick like the biggest people on Twitter, this or that. He gives everybody a chance. I respect that, and like it, you know. So everybody check out Fight Talk only on Twitter. Plus, he made me a header, man. He made PropAholic a header. So great dude, bringing the community together. That's what I want. I'm not like with the dudes like. Just like some cappers, like a bunch of different ones, will try to have to seem like they need to break other cappers down to make themselves seem like they're better or something. Even on Twitter, you know, they'll put everybody down like this, that, and like you don't need to do that.
No,
like
Nobody does that.
Right?
Nobody
but I don't
does that, Cody. You're crazy.
I don't get it.
What world are you living in?
I don't like it, man. It's just like you should just be good on your own and be cool. And then if you're that, then here's the thing with that: if you're cool and you're on your own and you're doing stuff. Even if you lose, people's not going to be as mad. But when you're one of them dudes that's always talking crap on people and then you lose, everybody gets on you. So just be be cool.
No.
The first 2 hours before the show were painful. Let's go, Pink Floyd. I love the show. We've been doing this for what, a year and a half now?
Yeah.
Well,
like full time. I think we only did like pay-per-views. And then we're like, we should just do it every Saturday.
Yeah, and we started it too, like we said, with people that come and comment on the show, dude, and participate. That's who we get on the show. Like we don't usually pick just like you said, like fight talk only. We don't pick just the biggest people to support. So, but John Newquist said this is like a pregame fight show better than ESPN. Let's go, man. This has been a great panel today too. Petrino is better everywhere. Only way he loses shitty point fight. That's the facts. That's 100%. So if you're gonna bet Bukauskas, you might as well bet him by freaking decision. Petrino is athletic, like you said, but Bukauskas is too smart for him. He moves, man. He's gonna be faster too, in my opinion. Spot on, Johnny. PropAholic has a nice looking living room. Yep, he was doing the splits right before he played the piano backstage.
Where's your piano? Where's it at again?
This guy.
Turned it the right way this time, Johnny. Come on.
I like that. I'd laugh if Lewis
does are getting
round one. I wouldn't be mad. Prop should play the piano. Swear on this. I meant to place a Zach Pauga 775 bet. Don't ask me why, but I accidentally placed 775 on Pauga at like plus 150, and I could only hedge part of it. Worst betting moment ever. Yeah, that's
probably should have won that bet.
You should have. That was a good bet, though, dude. At least you knew you were on the right side at plus money.
That sucks even more because you should have won.
Yeah, prop should definitely play. He just grinded my DK up to almost 1K before it. Pianoholic. Man. Let's see. All right, man. Next fight, Caio Borralho versus Abus Magomedov. I'll let you start this one. The dude.
Yeah, so I have the under 2.5 here. At minus 125 for 1.25 units. It's minus 150 now. I still think it's a really good bet. Borralho's striking defense, I think it's pretty alarming, honestly. I think Magomedov's going to be able to have some chances to like damage him pretty early, as he did to Sean Strickland. And Sean Strickland does push that pace with that boxing pressure pace, as he did against Adesanya as well. And he was doing it against Magomedov, and that's what kind of broke him down. So I feel like with the grappling pace from Borralho, I haven't really seen Magomedov get pushed with the wrestling on his regional scene tape. So I feel like Borralho is going to be able to really push it here. So yeah, I feel like Magomedov is live in the first round, where Borralho can take some damage and come back in the second round. Maybe Borralho could even finish him in the first round, but I really like this fight to end inside a distance. But give me the under 2.5 here. Striker versus grappler. Both guys are really live for finishes, and I think Borralho is getting better and better as he keeps progressing with his submission attempts. So give me Borralho submission round 2. Actually, it's plus 900. So yeah, give me that and the under 2.5 as well.
Okay. I like all that. Maestro, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I think everything Prop said, totally on par. I have the under 2.5 also for 2 units. And then I had to take a shot at Abus, like at plus 250 against Kyle. Like, he just fought and beat the champ in the first round, took him down. We've all heard about how good Sean Strickland's takedown defense is. And like, this dude's striking is very dynamic. He's long. Like Prop said, Kyle's striking defense isn't the best. I just think this is a case of recency bias, and just like losing to Sean Strickland's pace. Like that is an insane pace that he pushes. I just think I'm more confident on the under 2.5, but I had to take a shot at plus 250 again, like against Kyle. I think there's just times like in the Armin fight in the third round, he was struggling, and like Armin Petrosian was getting to him, peppering him a little bit, but like I don't know. I think, yeah, give me Abus, but the under 2.5 is my more confident pick.
I like it. I like it. JohnnyKpicks.
I've also seen the Twitter beef going on. Hilarious.
I have not seen that.
I haven't either. I seen somebody post something earlier about Andrew and Cody going at it, and I'm like, who are they talking about? But I have been so busy, I haven't been able to be. I was on DFS show and all that stuff.
Is he moving too many lines? Is that what the case is here?
Moving on the wrong way.
I think it was right. It was a case of the
line movement.
Yeah, the line movement, but it was like people wanted to choose, like, I don't know. It's something about like parlays.
Cody Safdie is my favorite breakdown guy of all time. I just put that out there.
That just means that Andrew has no chance with Cody. Cody's stick aligning.
And I don't know Andrew though, but I don't know Andrew at all. Like I've been watching him, but I'm just saying Cody. I like his style on how he breaks down stuff, how he gets the damn information into your head. You guys watch him, right? On Dogger Pass, sometimes.
Yeah,
dude.
Dogger Pass. Yeah, I mean, like you said earlier, Cody. I like anybody in the MMA space that's
cool.
As long as they're positive. So
yeah, I'm telling you, man, positivity wins you bets. People in chat all looking forward to these streams, keeping the fight hype going all week. Appreciate you. Yep. Appreciate you, Anthony, for always coming out, man, and supporting us all the time, dude. So that's why we do it. Norashi uses my name for attention.
Oh, Daniel.
Everybody too, check out MMA Jesus 420 on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. He puts out good content. He's always telling me I'm gonna lose, and then I always win, but still my
never align. Me and Dev never align either. Don't feel bad.
Great guy. We'll get him back on the show coming up too. Yeah. Dev's been supporting since the beginning. Dev's one of the first dudes we was talking to when we started. So shout out.
We do need a Dev. We need a Dev show. Forgot about that. We need a Dev show.
I'm with Prop 2 on the under 2.5. My breakdown for this fight is I like Kyle Barallo. I stayed away from this fight too as far as a bet because dude, Avis he's good. He's really good, and he's got the wrestling to keep this standing possibly. And if his cardio doesn't give out, then that could be a real problem, because he's got to have better wrestling than Kyle, even though Kyle has good wrestling. But and Avis is a big dude too. But give me Kyle to survive that tough first round, like he did with Mikhail Olajayshik, because that dude was beating him up. He beat the brakes off Kyle in the first round, and then Kyle came out in the second, subbed him. So let me get Kyle by second or third round sub. I think that he wears on Avis, wears on him, gets that, and that's like plus 400 or 450 or something like that. But I didn't bet it, man. It's a dangerous fight, dude. Avis is dangerous. This dude knocks people out. This dude does a lot of stuff. So he's going to be dangerous. So I don't mind him at all. Let's see. And I like the under. I was going to bet the under 2.5, but it was when I gave it to the Patreon, it was minus 110. And then when my casino dropped it 3 days later, it was minus 150. So I'm like, I just can't do it. But I do like it. But there's that thing in the back of your head that's like Kyle just backpacks him and doesn't choke him for 3 rounds. But and I don't mind that Kiwi Brew. Abis round 1 KO. That seems like a way it could happen, man. Look at we got a lot of people on it. I'd say at this point, Abis is the best big underdog on this card. Like best big underdog in my opinion.
Probably.
Right. Right now you can get Abus at plus 245.
That's not bad. That line's off. That line is based off. That line's based off of a beating he got from a champion way too early.
Might be like the Muradov fight. You never know.
Yeah, that would be like Kyle coming in and they just gave him Israel Adesanya off the bat. And then we'd be like, well, fuck, the next fight he fought somebody would be like, he sucks. He got beat up in every aspect of MMA. But let's see. Dude, how did I? No way.
Oh,
Cody.
Yeah, and Cody, you forgot to let.
Right now, I
didn't even get to tell anybody who I liked.
I thought you said you didn't like this fight, Johnny.
You forgot me.
I started reading. I told you my head's where I started reading the chat, man.
That's all right. I'll make it quick and simple.
Who you like, Johnny?
I was going to win this fight, guys. Like, there is no way Abis is going to win at all. Kyle's way better. So there you go. Hey, also,
you got a bet? Any bets on it?
Yeah. Oh, I got a bet. Yeah.
The confidence.
Don't forget. Kyle is a new baby daddy right now. You know what happens when that happens? That fighter wins. I think there was only one time that I remember that a new baby daddy lost, and it had to have been at least 25 times. So 24-1, let's say. It's going to be 25-1. Kyle's going to win this fight. First round will be close. Kyle will win in the second or third round by finish. Boom. Said it.
That's why you come to
Confident.
this stream.
Planting
the next level
the
stuff
flag
like
in there.
I'll tell you,
That's all you need.
the one that lost was Joe Selecki. He lost right when he came back from having a baby.
That might have been it.
Bet on him. I think it was
You're
against
right.
Jared Gordon.
That was it. I can't remember who lost it because there were so many new dads who won.
They're spanking people. I remember.
Got to look on their Instagrams. Look on their Instagrams and see if they're a new dad within the last 6 months.
New type of determination.
I like a finish. Yeah, submission. I think he gets it done.
Okay.
Short notice for Abus is not a good look.
Yep. Derek said, I know Abus is decent, but after seeing him get starched by Lewis Taylor, that was the weirdest knockout too. It's hard to he got hit and he's going backwards and then he got knocked out again when he was falling. It was some of the weirdest thing, but he got hit right on the chin.
Put your guns down, Lewis Taylor, the one and only.
He kept saying Bruno Silva KO. Who is that? Me? Maybe. Dogger Pass is legit. I love Dogger Pass show, bro. I do. Been watching that for a long time. Apparently Mora. Yeah, I heard about that. No, it doesn't. It just means more. It just means Mora's going to be meaner, and she's going to have 5 pounds on her.
Exactly. And she's already way bigger.
Those are the facts. Tabitha Ricci and Mackenzie Dern both fighting next week in a celebratory bop in store. I would like to ref that fight. I would like to be there for weigh-ins for them fights and all that.
Oh, I'll be there live. Great.
Nice. Excellent day.
I'll be there
It's
live.
been a minute.
Yeah.
I'm always down. Yeah, you already know. 30 minutes. Yeah. Let's get to these fights. All right, Angela Hill, Denise Gomez. PropAholic, I'll let you start this, Mr. Hot Take.
Yeah, so I don't really think it's a hot take. I know you think it's a hot take, Cody, but I'm on Denise Gomez here at -124. I actually have a shoey bet with Mushroom MMA as well. So I have a pretty good amount on this fight, unless Cody wants to do a shoey bet as well, unless he's very confident. So that'd be 2 shoey bets for me. But yeah, so with Angela Hill, in the Godinez fight, she got stunned on the first right hand of the fight and the aggressiveness, and I just really didn't like that look. And in the Kate fight, Kate's kind of like a counter striker. I don't really think she's that aggressive like Gomez. Gomez brings the grit. I know she's been priced as an underdog at the UFC level, but she really does fight pretty well. And I really think she's going to be able to get Angela Hill up against the fence. I honestly think she's stronger in the grappling, and especially up against the fence. I know Angela Hill, she's been working a lot on her wrestling recently, but she could maybe out-technical her on the feet. But I just think the damage and the shots of Gomez is going to add up on Hill here. I don't think Angela Hill is going to get respect from the striking. And if you go rewatch the Godinez fight, it's Godinez's corner was telling her to keep shooting in the second and third round. And that's what I really feel threw her off from her aggressive striking in the first round. So I really feel that's why she ended up losing that fight. And I just feel Gomez is better, man. I know she's been capped as an underdog, but here at -130, I feel everyone's just capping Angela Hill because she's faced a better competition and she has good technical striking. But I think the durability is going away, man. I think Denise Gomez is going to get a standing TKO here. I think it's going to be right up against the fence. I think she's going to throw some hard shots. I think she's going to get the respect from Hill. And I don't think she's going to respect her in the striking. I think the takedown defense is going to hold up. I think she learned her lesson pulling guard against Loma Lukbukmi in the first round. And she came out in that third round and put an aggressive stamp on there. And she gets better as the fight goes on, as Hill kind of slows down with the volume, because her damage really doesn't do a lot anymore. I don't really think so. Give me Denise Gomez here. I think she's going to put it on Angela Hill. And yeah, so give me Denise Gomez money line here, man.
Okay. Maestro, what you got?
Yeah, man, I got a 1.5 unit bet on Angela Hill. I think I gotta go with the bet in this one. I know she's 38 years old, but if Denise Gomes didn't knock out Yasmin Uribe with that shot, who Yasmin keeps her hands low when she's in the pocket, where would this line be if she had knocked her out? The line would be much different. I think Angela is the smart, she's much better fight IQ, and to beat Angela, you have to stay on her all 3 rounds. You can't just be blitz her first round and then just hope that that's enough to get her out of there. you're gonna have to be a well-rounded fighter. And I just don't think Denise's there yet. She's only 22 years old. I think there's plenty of room for improvement. I think she's gonna be good. The Luke Boonmi getting taken down by Luke Boonmi in their fight, not the best look for me against the Thai, like a Muay Thai, like a pure Muay Thai fighter. I also think Loma's a pretty good fighter as well. I think I have to take Angela at this with these odds with Denise coming off of that KO. I just think she can get it done. She's a savvy vet. But yeah, she's beaten Lupi and Loma. I know we don't do MMA math, but and then Lomi beat Denise. But yeah, just give me Angela Hill because she can beat anybody outside the top 15.
All right, Johnny, who you got in this one, man?
Ooh, this is a close fight, and I was going back and forth, but I'm ever so slightly going to pick Gomes here, and the reason why is I think how she wins this fight is by pressuring Angela Hill and making sure she backs up the whole fight. She does have to mix in some wrestling, even if she doesn't get the takedown. She can't just strike with Hill here, but she will have the power advantage. I like her grit a little bit more. Not to say that Hill doesn't have any, because she's a junkyard dog as well. But I just think Gomes is a little bit more durable. And well, they're both durable, but she has the grit more so where she'll push forward. She doesn't care to get hit here. She shouldn't be afraid of getting knocked out, especially against Angela Hill. So she will push forward. She'll take a couple shots to land a big shot. And we've seen in her last fight against Angela Hill in her last fight against Mackenzie Dern, she was taking some bigger shots. So and she had her eyes swell up, and it might not look good to the judges. So either way, however you look at it, any bet, like I don't blame anybody for picking who they like here, what bet, because it's very close. But I think this goes to decision, and it could be a split decision because Angela Hill always makes those split decisions, viable here, and it could go the wrong way. We are in Brazil. It just depends on what you think how it's going to play out here. But I'm going to go with Gomes. I don't see a finish, though. I think it will be a very, very close decision, though.
Okay. Yeah. I think Angela Hill is going to MMA this chick, man. I don't think Denise Gomes is that freaking good. Like, she's got power, and that's it. Like, just go back 14 months and watch.
I mean, she's well-rounded.
Go back 14 months and watch her fight Loma Luke Boonmi, who's 5'1". She's small, dude. Angela Hill is like
he was like
big.
21 years old, Cody.
I mean, and that girl can wrestle too. She's shown she can wrestle.
But how much better did she get in a year and 2 months? Because like Angela
when you're
Hill,
young like that, you can improve leaps and bounds.
Like I've heard about I think it was Kiwi said about it just makes no sense about the Gomez sub. Not that he made it up, but I'm saying that Gomez never subbed nobody, and Hill just went 5 rounds with Mackenzie Dern, who's like a real submission artist, and she got out of a lot of stuff. So the odds
that's why it's going to go to decision.
But it's going to be Angela. Dude, Angela Hill is so much better every single aspect of MMA, dude, except the raw power. But if you're not standing there just letting that girl throw hooks at you or overhand rights, that's
what she's going to do, though.
Angela Hill, no, she moves. She sticks and moves, dude. And watch,
you can get popped. I mean, she got popped by Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, but she was more worried. She was more worried about the takedowns. That's another thing where you can worry about, like even the one when Mackenzie Dern hit her with that knee, right? It was because she faked the shot. So Angela Hill went down like this, boom, hits her with the.
Gomez can wrestle too, though.
Well, Gomez got 30-27 by Loma Luke Boonmi and out grappled for all 3 rounds. She cannot wrestle. She kept pulling Loma right on top of her. Bro, they was trying to wrestle.
Did Angela Hill win her UFC debut?
Probably.
We'll find out. I'm gonna look.
I think she lost her UFC debut. I'm pretty sure was Jessica Andrade. So.
She's gotten
and did
so
she
much.
lose?
But listen, though, she's gotten so much better. Like Angela Hill over the years used to never have grappling. That's the problem. Is she used to never have grappling. But now her grappling's caught up with everything as she's gotten better. And now she's at she's 38, but she's at the biggest stage of her career with all the skills she needs. And Gomez is just not that good. She's got power, but there's no fight you just go to and be like, besides the knockout of Howard Gee, which that shit don't play out like that 9 out of 10 times. Howard Gee, dude, that girl's going to be a champion someday. She just went in there before we knew Gomez had that type of power.
I'm going to say Lucindo. I'm going to say Lucindo over Howard Gee.
Yeah, but all them guys can suck it because Tatiana Suarez is about to rule the division for as long as she
for a while.
But I like Angela Hill here. If you go watch her fight Mackenzie Dern, she was winning a lot of moments in that fight other than when she would get hit big. She's got a strong ass clinch and she's got a good wrestling game, man. And she's going to piece her up like she did Loopy. And then Gomez is going to be winging power shots, missing. Hill's going to be piecing her up. I'm telling you, she's the way better fighter, way better striking, way better grappling.
Loopy literally only shot 1.5 takedowns.
Then she got her nose broke. And dude, Hill's dirty, mean, dude.
It was the worst game plan by Loopy I've ever seen in my life.
Well, she could. She tried to. She wrestled with her once. She's like, Angela Hill is a phenom. She's like, I can't do nothing.
Denise Gomes is a different breed. She got that blonde hair now.
That blonde hair neck tattoo combo is.
You think she's got?
You can't beat it. You can't beat that.
You think she's got more power and better striking than Lemos? Dude, Lemos would go out there and put Denise Gomez down within one round. She would.
I think she's got better wrestling. She's younger.
Let's go.
Cardio.
We only got 13
cardio.
minutes.
Durable.
Maybe.
I mean, there's you got to give Gomes some credit here.
She's got power. She does, but she's just raw.
She's young.
You see her on yeah. That's why she's too young to fight Hill. She's 20. Hill's top 10.
15 years.
She should be fighting like top 18, then top 15. Because she's only 23. Then you get up with that. Like
maybe there's a reason. Maybe the UFC is like, hey, this is the time for Gomes to step up. We need more Brazilian women here.
I think so. A lot of people are on Gomes, though. I get it. Jaden's on Gomes. I don't mind that. We got to stop arguing in the chat, please. Come on.
Stop arguing, guys. God, we are the only people that can argue with one another.
Denise Gomez, man.
If Bunny Hunter's on Gomes, you know it's a lock.
Yep.
So, I don't even have a bet on this fight other than fight starts round 3.
Rudolfo Vieira, Armin Petrosian. We're going to go on speed rounds, boys. Yeah. Johnny K, I'll let you start this one.
Yeah, striker versus grappler here. And if everybody's watched me before, you know I always favor the striker here, but I really do like Petrosian. I think he's got the better cardio. He's durable, very good get-up game if he does get taken down, which he may in the first round. He's got good submission defense. We've seen it against Caio and Rodriguez. So, and obviously on the feet, it's night and day. Like Petrosian's way better on the feet. So the first round might be close. And if I think Vieira doesn't get that first round submission, I think he's going to lose this fight. Probably by decision, maybe a late third round finish, but I'm going to say Petrosian by decision here.
I like it. Maestro, what you got, brother?
Yeah. I got going quick now. I got Petrosian also. I mean, like Johnny K said, prototypical striker versus grappler. I think this is a relatively close fight. It's like minus 110 roughly, but I think within the first 3 minutes, whoever's winning this fight is going to look like a massive, massive favorite. I think Armin, he's a minute winner with the striking. I think like Caio took him down, but like he works hard to get back up as fast as he can. He's not giving up his back right away. And I think, Rodolfo's BJJ is second to none. It's world class, but he tires and like he pushes himself to the limit when he's trying to make that weight. Like good on him. He makes the weight, but I think it really comes at a cost. So give me Petrosian. I got him at decision, and I also have a couple props. I got a prop at Petrosian round 3 KO plus 1,100. So
I like that.
I like it. Prop. What you got, brother?
So I have Rodolfo Vieira here. I have 1 unit on his submission at plus 200, and I have round 1 sub at for a quarter unit at plus 500. So if he subs him in round 1, I want a total of 3.25 units. I just feel like for Petrosian, like people are saying, oh, well, his takedown defense is so improved. And it's like, I don't think Christian Leroy Duncan doesn't even have good wrestling at all. And he really didn't even show it to me on Cage Warrior and his regional scene tape. And Rodolfo Vieira does very explosive takedowns and goes through all the double legs, as Petrosian has shown. He doesn't really fight the double leg takedowns. But I know people have been saying it all week, oh, well, now he's with Kopolov's people and now he's training with them. And it's like, what kind of jiu-jitsu do those people have compared to Rodolfo Vieira? Like, Rodolfo Vieira is going to be very strong. He's going to come out and try to take him down early. And there's going to be a very good chance that he catches a body kick and gets him down. So I really like Rodolfo Vieira's upright in round 1. I feel like it's the best way to bet him. And I just feel like Petrosian's jiu-jitsu, and he always gives up his back to get up. He gives his back to get up in the Rodriguez fight. I know Rodriguez had him in a crazy heel hook type of submission. But Vieira's just so much stronger, man. Putting a guy like Fluffy Hernandez in just such threatening spots compared to a guy now at his price tag against Armin Petrosian, who has shown that he gives the back to get up. Like, the guy got taken down the first 30 seconds against AJ Dobson and gave his back to literally get up, and Dobson let him get back up and didn't wrestle the rest of the fight and stood at range. Vieira's not going to do that here, man. Like Chris Curtis and Armin Petrosyan do not have the same takedown defense at all. So give me Rodolfo Vieira. I think he subs this guy, and I honestly think he's going to make it look really easy, dude. I think this guy should be capped at minus 250 here.
Whoa.
Sheesh.
Whoa.
Damn.
Sheesh.
I'm picking up my mic. Whoa.
You seen Vieira fight, right?
How many voodoos are you in now? 4?
I haven't taken a sip in a while, man. I've been confident in Vieira.
He said, this is pure discount. Now listen.
This was a fight. This was a fight. I wanted to be sober for this.
Listen, that was a good breakdown for if you're on the
It was good. I'm just messing with you, man.
I'm on the Petrosyan side. I think that Petrosyan stops the takedowns like in the second, third round. Like I don't think Vieira's as good as Kyle Brallo. Like I don't think he's as fast. I don't think his wrestling's as good. And I don't think his jiu-jitsu is good, but he's got one round of it. Like if he takes Petrosyan down and takes his back or just grapples him for the first round and doesn't get the sub, because Petrosyan never just sits still, dude. He's always moving to get up. He actually gassed out Kyle Brallo in that fight. And in the third round, Kyle was tired and he won the third round. Like he got taken down in them first two, but he still had some moments in the second round. But I just think in this fight, man, like his wrestling's getting better. He's been training in Dagestan. That's where Petrosyan trains at now. So hopefully it gets a little bit better. And I just like his cardio. I like his striking. I think he takes over in the second, third. First round's going to be crazy. Like you said, Prop. If you're going to bet him, you might as well just bet him by first, second round sub, I would say. Because I don't think he gets in the third, but yeah, give me Petrosyan by decision. I just bet him at the money line at minus 115. I thought that was a good line. But yeah, it's definitely, man, somebody's going to probably look minus 500 in this mofo.
What's your thoughts on that third round back take, though, against Dustin Stolfeis? I know it's Dustin Stolfeis, but the guy's jiu-jitsu is not bad, man. I mean, he showed it in the Gerald Mearshart fight and was putting him in pretty good spots and survived spots there. And I feel like him taking the back in the third round was slick, man.
That was a crazy back take.
Yeah, I'll give it. It's Dustin Stolfus, and Dustin Stolfus gasses in the third round. Like you seen him,
he's better than Petrosyan's now,
but not in the third round, because in the third round against Gerald Mearshart, after whooping him the first two, he gassed out, and Mearshart got on top of him and choked him out. Like I mean, and he's not good. Dustin Stolfus is not good, because then you got to say that Abus Magomedov is going to come out and just kill Kyle Brallo because he knocked out Dustin Stolfus in 8 seconds. But I get what you're saying, but it's hard to compare it with. But I just like, seeing Petrosyan survive with Gregory Rodriguez and Kyle Brallo gives you some hope. Like if I hadn't seen him do that, then I would probably. And plus, my biggest thing is I back junkyard dogs, dude. I back junkyard dogs if they're against another person that's not a junkyard dog, and I can't back people that gas. If you gas, bro, I can't back you because I bet gassers, and then that fucking first round gets over like Jacqueline Amorum when she fought what's her name? But I backed people that like I knew could probably slow down.
Sam Hughes?
Even I had Bleda against Natalia Silva too, man. That was terrible.
Yeah, and because you don't know, and then sometimes you don't know, and then sometimes you just back a gasser, and then that first round gets over, and you're like, fuck. You're like, you had him in some good spots. It's like Terrence McKinney. You back him. That first round gets over. Don't matter how dominating he was in the first. You're like, my shit's done. I don't want that.
Any round one rounds. Or bust.
I want Petrosyan could hit him with some head kick at any point in the fight when Vieira's trying to duck in or something. But all right, so we're
betting on people fist fighting here. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. You know what's not going to happen? Don'Tale Mayes is not going to win. I'm going to start this one off. Rodrigo Nascimento versus Don'Tale Mayes. Don'Tale Mayes is not good. JohnnyKpicks will tell you some stuff, but Don'Tale Mayes is not good. These guys fought a couple years ago, and Rodrigo Nascimento was doing better in the striking and took him down and choked him out. So he's pretty much better everywhere. Don'Tale Mayes has not gotten any better. We've seen against Gusto Sakai, who's going to be PFL champion here soon, probably come back and defend against Ngannou or something at some point. But Don'Tale Mayes is not good. Nascimento is going to get that second or third round sub. It might take him a little longer to sub him this time. Last time he subbed him right under 1.5 rounds. This time I think he gets it right under 2.5 rounds. Yannick, who you got?
Brody, I'm gonna lay it on the line here. Are you ready for this? I'm willing to do a shoey bet with you for this fight, and I'm gonna pick Mayes. But if Mayes wins, you gotta do 2.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Take that.
Yeah.
Wow, you like shoeys.
Those odds.
You like shoeys, man.
Me? Yeah. I'm old enough to remember Don'Tale Mayes fighting Hamdi.
Oh,
I can remember.
Cody, are we doing
I
this?
watched it.
We're doing it.
We
I haven't done a shoey bet in a while. Shake it, shake it.
There
shake
you
it
go.
up.
Yeah, because you like drinking out of shoeys, man.
Anyways,
Bud
you know
Light.
what?
And you got to do Bud Light if you lose. Since I got to do
talking
two.
about Mays here. Nobody's talking about Mays here. And I'm going to be the guy to do it here. I do. Full disclosure. I have a bet on Nascimento, and I also picked him to win second round submission.
You
But
just jinxed yourself.
no, I know. But what if? What if anything could happen? It's a heavyweight fight. It's sloppy, and maybe he lands that knockout shot. And I get a shoey bet at least. I'm hedging. I'm hedging my bets to shoey bet. I'm hedging my units here.
So you're going to win one way or the other. Yeah.
Exactly. So, Dontel Mays isn't all that bad. I mean, yeah, he lost his last fight against Augusto Sakai, but who's in the UFC still? Dontel Mays. Who's better? Probably Sakai. But hear me out. Mays has a chance. He can land a powerful shot. Maybe he can do some good hip thrust on what's his name? Nascimento's face if he gets him taken down. But other than that, I mean,
better not hip thrust him.
I hope. I mean, it could happen. We've seen it.
In Brazil,
we've seen it.
That's Josh Burrito.
True. Oh, it was. Oh, you're right. Anyways, yeah, Nascimento should win this fight. We've seen it happen, but I'm just being fun, and I'm the only guy rooting for Mays. So give me Mays here to win by a sloppy third round knockout with a wild right hook. Nascimento, I also picked submission in the second round.
I'm going with early in the week, Johnny, and I'm going to go with Nascimento. Maestro, MMA Prop. We're going to do this real quick because the last two fights should only take a couple seconds to break down. Maybe
pretty easy.
Depending.
We got like 15 Maestro, minutes after 5, so don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, because the two fights got canceled. Maestro, who you got, bro?
Yeah, I got Nascimento in the rematch. Absolutely nobody asked for.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure why they're running this one back, but I think Rodrigo's the more well-rounded guy. He's got obviously better jiu-jitsu. He's not like it's the most powerful dude. He's going to get you with volume and transform you like he did against Boudet, I think it was. Yeah, knocked him out. Like I don't think that Dontel is going to find that one shot. He couldn't do it against Hamdi, and like he got lucky against Arlovsky, and he was beaten when Arlovsky was beating him up beforehand. Yeah, I just think Rodrigo is going to push forward and be the more active fighter. He's the more like active minute winner. But I think Dontel is going to be hyper aware of that sub. So I think it's like you guys said, it's going to be sloppy, and it's going to be one of those where it's like I can't believe this hasn't been finished. So give me Nascimento by decision.
Nice. I don't disagree at all. Prop, what you got, bro?
Yeah, I like Nascimento here. I parlayed him with Fakhretdinov. So I got it at plus 110, but I even still think I like Nascimento's money line now. I parlayed him at minus 180. I think he's minus 200 now. Like he, as Cody mentioned, like he was just better in the first fight in every aspect of MMA. And it's like the way how Dontel Mays cuts off the angles of the cage and puts himself back up against the fence and just tries to land a big hook shot. It's fucking awful, Johnny. It's terrible. I mean, he goes for the same goddamn knockout that he got on the Contender Series the second time he was on it. He's still trying to go for that same knockout. And it's just not.
Why would you try anything different when it works? Prop?
Dude,
what's wrong with you?
Him down, dude. Dontel Mays is going to be lost down there, man. Like, Dontel Mays' competition is just awful, dude. Like, I know Nascimento, he's had some sketchy fights recently, but I like him, dude. I think he's getting better and better at American Top Team. So, yeah, give me Nascimento's money line. I like submission sub 2 as well. Sub 2 submission on Nascimento. So, yeah, Nascimento money line here for me on my track bets.
Okay.
Maybe I have a fun bet.
So we're all for
Nascimento round 2 sub. Maybe I do. I don't know.
But you do. So what did you do there, though, Johnny? Because it wasn't defending your units because you went against your units.
I'm defending my dude. Yeah. He's an Indiana guy.
Surrender
for one.
Then you picked up a black cat. I'm definitely winning this.
I got to try everything.
I'm trying to give you bad luck, man. That's why I try to
you
look
went
away,
down.
man.
Like you're.
I want bad luck.
Yeah, cat came in when I was breaking it down. Whoa.
Freaking me out. Yeah.
He's right next to me. We're just chilling.
Would you rather win your bet or shoey, Johnny? Honest question.
You know what?
I win money any day.
Man, if Mays wins, I think Cody might snap. So maybe the Mays bet would be a little bit more.
I'll snap too, man.
I think a lot of people would, and I would be like, I want a shoey bet on Mays, guys. And I would put that on Twitter.
I'd say this is a good shoe,
my
I'm
bet.
man.
proud of if you did that. Yeah.
I'd be proud of myself.
Added prop in my Shady said he added prop in Maestro. Prop to keep up trade. That's
you
respect
go.
right there.
Shady.
Like,
yeah,
dude, that's
it,
serious. Shady had to let you know the truth. So that's good stuff. Yam bags.
There could be some yam bags in this fight, actually.
I lost my whole role being pivotal on Mays versus Hamdy. Yeah, I had the over in that. Over 1.5 catch pretty easy. All right. Gabriel Bonfim, Nicholas Dalby.
This is my lucky hat, actually.
I got Bonfim. I think Bonfim's going to finish Nicholas Dalby. I don't think Nicholas Dalby's ever fought anybody dangerous in his career. Nothing like this. I see Bonfim heading to the top 10. I want to see Bonfim versus Renat, Ian Gary, all these dudes. Shavkat. I want to see him versus them all. So let me get Bonfim inside the distance. What you got, Yanni?
Yeah. Bonfim should win this one. I think he gets it done by submission. I would say within first round and a half. But would I be shocked if this does go to decision? No. And I think Bonfim will still win that decision, though. I'm not saying Dalby's bad. He's actually very solid everywhere, and his best traits are, his cardio, and he does work get better as the fight goes on in rounds 2 and 3. And we really haven't seen Bonfim in rounds 2 and 3, but I don't think he's gonna gas, if you want to say, completely, where he's gonna be awful and Dalby can just completely take over and win the rounds. But I think if it does get outside of round 1, it might be a competitive fight, if you want to say. But I'm going to say Bonfim wins it if it does get to decision 2, at least 29-28 at the very worst. So Bonfim, I'm going to say Bonfim gets it done first round submission, but it wouldn't be shocked if he wins by a decision here, because I do think Dalby's not as bad as a lot of people are saying. Yes, he's older. He's 38. But the dude's got cardio. That's one thing you could say. He's got good cardio for 3 rounds. He does throw pretty decent volume. He's pretty okay everywhere. Can he get snatched up with his neck? Of course, because Bonfim is nasty. So I'll say sub round 1, though. After all that.
Yeah. Maestro.
I know, right?
Yeah, I got a couple bets with Bonfim. I think he's safe to parlay. Do I think the -600 favorite is wide? Yeah, I think it is. Dalby's definitely, he's legit. But he's 38 years old with his karate stance where you have to be athletic. Bonfim's jiu-jitsu is so aggressive. I mean, he won his Dana White Contender Series fight via Von Flue choke. And the commentators didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, they thought he was tapping out.
Yeah, I think he's hyper aggressive. He's gonna look for the finish. It's tough to see Dalby get dropped and subbed by Jesse Ronson. It's just hard to see it. It might have been a fluke, but it's being a welterweight at 38 years old. It was his only time, though.
It was the only time he's ever been finished.
It's true. Yeah, I think Bonfim's a killer.
He don't be fighting
finishes. He is.
Yeah, he didn't shake Bonfim's hand. Bonfim not happy about that. You shake Bonfim's hand. Yeah, Bonfim's anyway. Prop, what you got, brother?
Yeah, so I just have Bonfim by submission for just half a unit play at +125. I just feel like Dalby's going to try to wrestle here. I know he likes to cage put. I know he has that grinding mentality. He goes for double legs too much, leaves his neck a little bit to the side. It's pretty concerning for me. He did it in the Means fight a lot, where Means was able to grab a hold of the neck. So I think Bonfim's going to be able to grab a hold of the neck here. And I don't really think the KO and the sub are really priced good here. I don't think you're knocking out a Danish, and I don't think you're knocking out Nicholas Dalby. I know he's not really facing finisher uprights on the feet, but I know Bonfim has 11 submissions compared to his 3 knockouts. And I think if he was going to knock out anybody, it was going to be in the last fight against Giles. So yeah, give me the submission prop. Only half a unit play on +125. There's a possible chance that this fight gets a little bit extended, but I like Bonfim by submission, man. I think he gets it done and is the first person to finish Nicholas Dalby.
He's got a lot of club and subs too. He's very good on the feet, but if he rocks somebody, he goes for the choke
all the time,
right away.
All the time.
He's a hunter when it comes
even
to
without
he's
rocking
not
him.
Neither, bro.
Without rocking him, he puts pressure on you so much. He made Munir Lazez shoot on him, which was the last fucking thing that dude ever thought he was going to be doing in that fight. He's a kickboxer, high level, and he's shooting on him that he knew right away too. But yeah, man, like I said, and I hope he wins, dude. Nicholas Dalby's fought 13 fights in the UFC, and he's never fought no one in the top 15. How do you be 22-4 and never fought nobody good? No real.
Win a bunch of decisions. That's it.
Over low level. Muslim Salikov, Claudio Silva 40 years old. Salakov, 40 years old. Like that's Daniel Rodriguez. Okay.
None of those guys are nearly as dangerous as Bonfim.
No,
very true. Very true.
Not at all.
This is by far, yeah. He's like 3 times as dangerous as anybody's he's fought. So not to say that he can't be safe though. He could be safe.
Okay.
If he stays up, if he keeps it at range and he doesn't go for any wrestling, which he definitely shouldn't at all.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's in enemy.
That's what I'm worried
territory down
about
in
with the
Brazil.
sub. Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about with the sub prop though, is because what if Dalby doesn't like engage with like any wrestling that he does, like especially later in the fights, like round 2 and 3, he does go for some wrestling because his opponents are usually more tired than he is. But here, he shouldn't do that at all. I think he should stay at range with his karate and hope for the best and maybe win a split decision. That's it.
It's true, but it's tough to teach
Will
old
he?
dogs
No,
new tricks.
but
That's
no,
why,
I totally get it. I totally get it.
Main event, boys. Jailton Almeida, Derek Lewis. Prop. I'll let you start this one.
Yeah, so the way I bet this is I took earlier in the week, I took Jailton Almeida round 1 for 1.2 units at plus 105. And I just threw a little sprinkle hedge on Derek Lewis round 1 KO at plus 950. And I also actually took fight ends round 2 as well. So basically I could just chop the under 1.5, that's minus 350, and get a bunch of plus money numbers on the fight. So if the only way I could lose is if Derek Lewis gets a submission or if the fight starts round 3, 4, or 5. So yeah, I really like my spot. I think I'm going to cash for a free unit there. And I think Almeida's going to run through Derek Lewis, man.
Excellent, dude.
Just to update everybody with the Petrino line, he's at minus 290 right now. So everyone knows that Petrino's way better.
Right now. I'm not tracked though, but I'm betting at 240.
That's crazy.
Just throwing it out there, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Johnny.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Who just started that? Somebody say something about some prop?
Yeah.
Well, how did they switch?
Cody, did you put your?
How did they just switch?
I don't know. That's weird. They did switch for me too.
They just get up and walk over.
Why am I in this anyway?
That threw me off. Maestro, it's your turn, bro.
Yeah, they're milking this right now with the. Don't worry about the time right now.
They're like 6:45, 7 o'clock. They are.
Yeah,
I got Almeida first round here at sub. I'm with prop. Like you gotta sprinkle in a Lewis round 1 KO. I see it on Bet Online right now at plus 1200. You just kind of have to worry about that. If you have Almeida in any parlays, I think he's safe to parlay. Like this guy, he's put on more weight. He's looking stronger. I do worry when he throws that kick and then just immediately shoots. Like Shamil rocked him at the beginning of their fight. So and we know Derek Lewis loves to come out and just end it right away. So but I think Almeida's the real deal. And I think he'll get as far until he meets someone that can really grapple. But I think, he's the real deal. Should be over rather quickly.
Like it. I like it. Yanni. What's up?
I think Almeida gets this one done. I'm going to just say that what everyone else said too. Lewis is always live in the first round, so it's always a good bet if you like that. A bet that I like is Almeida in round 2. Plus 550. If this fight for whatever reason, I think it's a nice little hedge just in case if you have round 1. 550 is not a bad play because this fight's not getting into round 3. So and Lewis will not win in round 2 either. So he only wins usually in round 1. So I think but I do think Almeida gets it done in round 1. I would say by submission, but would it shock me though if this fight gets to round 2? No. But if it does, Almeida will win this fight.
It shocked me, man.
It would. But would it surprise you, though? It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Almeida's been to round 2.
Surprise me.
Well, you guys are crazy. So, I mean, Almeida's went to a couple of second rounds early and got the job done, too. So, this might be like a slow fight early on. Like the first 2 minutes there might not be a lot going on. Because Lewis is okay with nothing happening for a while. I mean, unless the last fight, he ran in there and went guns blazing. Do you think he's going to do that again?
He should, because
that's great, man. I was on the under one chance.
But that was his one. That was his one chance to do it because I'm sure DeLima had no idea he was going to do this. Now, at least on tape, it's on tape now, and Almeida's like, okay, I got to be safe right away to see if he does anything crazy, and if he doesn't, then he's okay. So, to me, the element of surprise worked out. It's not going to happen again like that. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think Almeida gets it done by sub, man. I think that he's gonna be too fast. Like what he okay, because what Maestro said was true. I mean, he came out his first 5 fights or 4 fights, come out, throw that front kick, go for the takedown. He did that against the Shamil, and Shamil hit him with that left hook, dude, and freaking cracked him. So he didn't do that against Rosenstruck. When he came out against Rosenstruck, he actually moved around and stuff. Rosenstruck was actually backing him up. So I'm like, all right, because usually against the wrestler, if you can get them going back, it makes it way harder for them to shoot on you and stuff. And dude, he's so fast and athletic and got so low and just hit, like basically got so low that he hit Rosenstruck on the kneecaps, and Rosenstruck couldn't do nothing but just fall backwards. And he's most likely going to do that to Derek Lewis. And then once he gets him down, he's got the jiu-jitsu to put him out. Like most people that Lewis fought, like Blagoy Ivanov and Roy Nelson and people like that, that's taking him down. He just exploded back up. Them dudes didn't have high-level black belts in jiu-jitsu. I know Roy Nelson had a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but that dude wasn't really tapping nobody like that. Like Jelton, if you watch Derek Lewis, he doesn't really get ground and pounded out. You had Daniel Cormier and Sergey Pavlovich both choke him out, I think in the first round too, maybe the second for Cormier. And I think that happens here too. I think Almeida gets him down one time, and if Lewis gets up, he mat returns him, and then, submits him shortly after. But
he much rather lose by submission than by like a ground and pound. Like he kind of has that little quit in him after a while.
Well, he's one of them tough dudes that ain't just gonna, like, when you get finished by ground and pound on the ground, usually it's because you like turtle up. You start getting hit, and then you turtle up, and then the ref's like, all right, he's out. But it's the same thing when you turn to your back and give it up and get rear naked choked. It's just, it looks a little better than like just getting punched out. You know what I mean? Especially when you're a tough dude like Lewis, you're just gonna give up your back and get choked out. But yeah,
I think he's also in it for the free trip to Brazil. Yeah.
Short notice.
Good shape again.
Pretty good.
His managers, like, stop giving him these damn wrestlers, bro. Like Sergey Spivak literally murdered him. Like wiped the mat with him and then finished him. Like it was bad. So.
Well, let's be real. I don't think Lewis is going to be hunting for a title shot at 38 years old right now. He's looking for, a chance to win. Obviously, if he's going to take a short notice fight, he wants to get paid. And he does have a chance to win. Like, he's always going to have a puncher's chance. Always. But
for sure. And if he wins and does that, the only thing I have is in my layer cake parlay, the under 1.5. And if he wins and does that,
I love the under 1.5.
Yeah.
Love it.
But I think they got it juiced. What do you guys think the under 1.5
on the card?
Yeah, what do you think the under 1.5 is going to be on Pavlovich Aspinall?
I don't know, but I'll be
minus 400.
All morning.
I will, if it's under minus 400, I'm parlaying no matter what.
Yeah, I want it to be lower so I can just max bet it like 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, I do too.
And I'm not gonna fuck it up with a 2.5. I'm gonna murder it, man.
You think it's gonna be lower than this over under? Like, I feel like Almeida and these dudes are way more, because it's either Lewis going to knock his head off real quick.
It might be on par. It might be on par. I think it opened at for me minus 340 range.
It's just big.
It's minus 360 now, so I can see that being it. To be honest,
this KO1 last fight at plus. I capped it at plus 425. I just thought that was ridiculous. So
for sure, John said Dana paid Lewis big money to take the fight. That's
for sure.
Oh yeah, he did.
The fights are about to start. I want to give a shout out to Jeff Pelton, man, for hitting us with the dono. Marriott's hitting us with the dono. John Newquist, Gabe Gordon, Jaden Pineda, and MMA Ricky for all hitting us with the donos today, keeping the lights on, man. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate everybody just hanging out, comment with us, man, having a good time. We had like 120 people at most times here. So shout out to everybody. MMA Jesus, AJ, Pink Floyd always coming out, John Newquist, like I said, Ice Viking, SK. Who do we have? We have so many. Derek Izzy, Gobbler, Dennis, Sneerius. Man, we have so many. Bunny Hunter, as always. Who else do we have? Missing a whole bunch. But everybody,
we had a ton of people.
Dravi was out here. I didn't even see that, man. What's up, Dravi? I didn't even see that. Shady, Kiwi Brew, Jaden, Raw Torque. But everybody, we appreciate everybody so much. MMA Maestro, let them know where everybody can find you at.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter and Patreon at MMA Maestro. I just started my YouTube page actually today, so I'll be getting those videos up some point. But find me on socials. These guys are the best. Glad to be here.
Got it. Nice. And I got MMA Maestro's Twitter link up there, so everybody check him out. where can they find you? Fights are about to start.
Yeah, so you guys can find me on Twitter at MMA_PropAholic. I have my Action Network. I've been betting on football for the past month. I'm plus 39 units in the past month. I'll be betting
Holy
tomorrow
shit.
as well. So
There we
I'll
go.
be
Let's
studying.
go.
Yeah, I've been on a roll, man. And I also get to the lines early in my Discord. I drop all the early lines in my Discord, notify everyone. We're able to beat all the early line movement. And yeah, good luck to everybody today. Thank you for all your support, everybody, and let's make some fucking money. And thank you, Cody, Johnny, and MMA Maestro. It was fun show with you guys, and let's go, man. Thank you guys for coming on.
Hell yeah, and all his links are in the description. Everybody follow these guys, man. You see they're sharp and they're good dudes. They put their time in. Johnny K, let them know some stuff.
Yeah, definitely check out MMA Maestro. Definitely check out MMA PropAholic. They do great stuff each and every week on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everything they have. Go sign up right now. But you can find me at the same place, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I also have a Patreon as well. I do all sports, soccer, MLB, NCAA, all that stuff I do. Just started up $5.99 a month if you're interested. If not, hey, it's all cool. It's fine. But good luck everybody and everyone's bets. The fights are about to start. So Cody, you're up.
Yeah, man. Blood Money MMA Bets, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. We do our shows Thursday night, Saturdays before the fight, and then I'll drop my breakdowns Sunday or Monday. But I just appreciate everybody coming out, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat supporting as always, and shout out to MMA Maestro and MMA PropAholic. Look for all their links in the description, and the fight's about to start. So good luck, everybody. We will catch you guys next time. MMA Jesus too, man. Shout out to him coming out tonight and 138
D1 Mays.